Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Open Field Podcast. We're back at it again. Sorry we didn't have an episode Wednesday, nor did we do any recaps for Thursday. We got some announcements that we want to get across to y'all, and we're changing a few things, and then we'll kind of get to the football talk. We'll start off with the NFL talk. So a few things that you guys want to know. I'm gonna kind of run through it. First things first, we will no longer be doing Saturday shows for the Open Field Podcast. Instead, we're going to be changing how we're doing content. We're going to be still doing the Wednesday shows, so don't worry, they will come back. As for the primetime shows of Thursday and Monday, instead of doing a recap after the game, we'll be doing live reactions through the game with whoever shows up, talking football while the game goes on. That way, all of us can go sleep an hour earlier. As well as instead of the Saturday show, that Sunday show will return after the Sunday games. We're just going to talk about football, talk about what happened, talking about the games, and all that good stuff. So that is how things are going to go. The Sunday shows probably will allow people to come on the show as well. So make sure you guys tune into that. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any content. But this will be the new schedule for all games moving forward. So just a little of information dump for everybody, of course. And we're going to start the show. We're going to lock right in, get right to it. We have some excellent topics. If we have some time, we'll go over some college football. College football going out right now with Arch Manning getting his first start, of course. But we'll kind of get people settled in. And I think this is going to be allow everybody to kind of get really nasty with their takes. Is Bryce Young a bust?
That's Early's team. Let him go first.
I don't even think we can call this nasty at this point, but what Early's going to say is probably going to rely on those lines.
My biggest thing about Bryce Young is this, okay? I'm going to be actually nice. I think Bryce Young could be a Geno Smith one day. As a guy, when I say Geno Smith, I mean a guy who, finds it later, same way Baker Mayfield did. The thing about Bryce Young was this. Bryce Young was not the quarterback that you get when your team is abysmal. He's your first overall pick who's going to change your franchise. He is not an RG3. He was never Andrew Luck. He was never a Cam Newton. He was never a John Elway. He was never a Peyton Manning. He was never one of the guys that the moment he touches your football team, it's going to change your franchise's trajectory moving forward. What Bryce Young is a guy who could sit behind somebody, a la what's going to happen with Spencer Rattler, a la what happened with a Jordan Love. Now, I'm not even saying Jordan Love. What I'm saying is that he's a guy that you let sit, develop his body, develop his game by watching and taking mental reps, and then you get some reps if the time comes right. Bryce Young is a 5'10", 5'11" quarterback. He ain't that fast. He doesn't have the best arm. He doesn't have the best playmaking ability. When I say playmaking, I mean as in there are guys like Aaron Rodgers that even though Aaron Rodgers isn't the fastest quarterback, his footwork inside the pocket is dynamic. He never had that. So if you are saying to me Bryce Young is a first overall pick, then I say yes, he is a bust. Now, if you are saying to me Bryce Young is a guy who can sit somewhere for a while, watch the game and then get some playing time, then no. But for what he was supposed to be for the Panthers, he is a bust. And I think it's very nasty of Tepper because there's nowhere in hell that coach, our coach, decided to say that, hey, man, this is our guy. And then the next day, I'm going to bench him. That's Tepper. Tepper is embarrassed. Tepper, he made the wrong pick as he watches C.J. Stroud flourish. And now he's the reason why that happens, which makes it even nastier because you drafted this guy. And now, 2 years into it, now that this guy is looking the way he's supposed to be, you are the one that called the play for him to get benched. Very nasty. So, yes, for what Bryce Young is supposed to be, he is a bust quarterback.
Who wants to go next?
I mean, I got.
I think Bryce Young got drafted into a situation where the development wasn't there from the team. We haven't seen Carolina develop too many guys. Granted, Cam was a guy when he got there, and he just balled out and did him. But I haven't seen Carolina develop guys. C-Mac came there and did him we
he
haven't
was
seen him.
already like that. Yeah.
Right. I haven't seen Carolina
From the jump.
develop guys. I don't disagree with you, Earl. I still think he should have sat behind somebody.
Name me a number
Same
one
with
overall.
Cam.
Whoa, whoa,
Same
whoa.
with
No.
Cam.
Hold, bro. Listen.
Name me a number one overall pick who needs to be developed.
I mean, there's some, bro. Like Jordan Love was developed.
Name
Jordan
one.
Love. Jordan Love was developed.
Not
You
a
said
number
who?
one pick.
Jordan Love was developed.
Baker
Jordan
Mayfield
Love was
needed
number one overall pick. Next. Try me again.
Yeah, Baker.
Jared Goff needed development.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. Aaron Rodgers, number one overall pick, signed, developed. It's Jahmyr Gibbs, bro. He wasn't.
No, he's talking about number one overall picks. Jared Goff needed development.
Jared Goff needed development, right?
Definitely.
Think about this. Jared Goff.
So did. Oh wait, no, Carson.
One second,
was
Mike.
number one.
Jared Goff goes to the Rams, right?
Uh-huh.
Who's his coach, Lonnie? You know your football history. Who's his coach?
Jeff Fisher.
Jeff Fisher, right? Jeff Fisher didn't believe in Jared Goff, right?
Yeah.
What happens? They go ahead and they get Sean McVay, get him up out of there, get Sean McVay, right? He goes to Super Bowl that year, right?
I don't think the second year. I think it's the third year. I could be wrong.
Yeah, third year. I said the very next year when they get him, the next year he goes, right?
Yeah.
So
I think the second year was Sean McVay. He goes, not the first year.
I just said they get Sean McVay. The next year they go.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he started right away either, though. With Sean McVay, I think he was.
And I'm definitely tripping because I should have definitely said Atlanta, bro.
Right. So here's the thing: when you talk about development, right, with a guy, right? First and foremost, when the team that was when Jeff Fisher had the Rams versus the team that happened when by the time Sean McVay went to Super Bowl was a whole different team. Like we talk about the pieces they picked up, the things that they did, right? Now, mind you, even with that Rams team, Jared Goff didn't wow you. The guys wasn't there. Cooper Kupp wasn't Cooper Kupp. Todd Gurley really was his bread and butter, right? So you look at that defense. That defense completely was a dominating defense. Mm-hmm. So my biggest thing is this: when you talk about development, 9 out of 10, when you get a first overall pick at quarterback, your team is ass, right? Mm-hmm. So in that first year, when you name the guys, right, and when I say development, I'm being loosely. When you name the guys who have succeeded first overall picks, the Peyton Mannings, those guys, even in their first year, you can say Peyton Manning's first year was a bad year, but he showed you flashes, right? Mm-hmm. Enough flashes that you've seen something there, kind of a couple pieces, you know what I'm saying? But biggest thing that me and Riddell have went about is that we saw flash towards the end of the year, just a little bit of something. He comes to a second year and he looks even worse. So for Bryce, it ain't about development. It's about Bryce's mentality. Bryce doesn't have the mentality to be on a team that's bad. He doesn't have the mentality. And we got to think about this. We got to have a conversation about Alabama quarterbacks. I'm sorry. You can't name me one who's been successful without literally getting the whole barn and the whole dresser drawer dropped onto him. What was Tua before he got Hill and Waddle? Like, name me like when you think about Cam Newton, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, they came in situations that were terrible and literally had to just figure it out the first year or two. Bryce Young is one of them quarterbacks, like a lot of Alabama quarterbacks, who needs a lot. It's one of the reasons why Alabama quarterbacks don't go number one overall. You can't name me the last time an Alabama quarterback was number one overall because Alabama quarterbacks are used to being in a situation where they're catered to. It takes a different mentality when you play for somebody that doesn't have anything. You got to get out the mud. Cam Newton was good because Cam Newton had to do that. He had to go to JUCO. He had to sit behind Tim Tebow. He had to go to Auburn and be the guy. Like, again, when you get a guy like that, and then we look at other number one overall picks, look at the intangibles. Peyton Manning was a 6'5" quarterback with a cannon. Andrew Luck had everything.
Mm-hmm. Robert Griffin.
Just recently, like I said, Cam had everything. Like, you got to be that. When we look at what he is, if you're going to have an organization that needs a lot, you should have went with this start. You should have went with an AR-15. But
he doesn't have everything.
My biggest concern with Bryce Young is that his mentality scares me. His mentality looks very piss poor. It looks like a David Carr. It looks like a Ryan Lee. He looks like a guy who doesn't want to be there anymore. Even when you look at Bo Nix, Bo Nix ain't that team ain't that good. But you can see it in Bo Nix that he ain't afraid. Yeah, he went downfield and threw a pick versus Steelers, but I'm gonna still go back and try to get back down this field. Like that's
even Will Levis, honestly.
All right.
Even Will Levis.
Well, I've been because I've been in the middle of it because you guys know I'm a Bama fan, like Bama, but I have to be truthful and similar to Mac Jones, where it's like I didn't based off what I saw from him, I didn't expect him to be no top tier quarterback. And I said this before, confidence is everything, especially in this league, and your mentality is everything. If you don't got the confidence, if you hesitate, if you like double guess yourself, you're cooked. And so in Bryce Young's case, right now, I hope he can get it fixed, but he can't play. I'm sorry, he can't play. He's too small. He's not athletic enough to be at his size. He got small hands. His confidence is broken, like broken. He lost his girl to Tyrese Maxey too, so he's losing on the field and off the field. He's cooked. And he got low key a terrorist as an owner. So I don't know in what situation any quarterback succeeds in this unless you're a top tier.
But you also got to be fair, Lonnie. If I know Lonnie ain't never been in a fight, if I know Lonnie got big brothers and sisters that every time Lonnie about to get in a fight, they fight for him, right? If I know Lonnie ain't never been in a fight, Lonnie always got somebody to have his back that's going to take care of his problem for him. If I get in an alley with Lonnie and niggas jump me, I look at Lonnie. Do I expect Lonnie to know how to fight?
No, you're cooked.
A guy who
you're
had
not
everything.
cooked, like in real life.
That was actually a good analogy.
If you run back that last year that he played for Alabama, when the NIL deal kicked in and their team wasn't as great, wasn't as dominant, you saw the chinks in his armor. You saw the way he looked when pressure came. You saw go back and really look. People just be saying stuff. I watched that season.
Right.
You know why? Because I'm a big better. And Alabama used to run over people. And that was the first year when I was betting Alabama. I was like, why are these games so close? I'm losing games because I'm losing money because y'all not covering. Y'all losing versus bad teams. The same Alabama team that normally run you off the field, quick plays, quick down the field plays, bad mean run game, mean O-line, mean D-line. When the league caught up, when college football caught up to them with the NIL deals and the guys started transferring, he didn't look the same when he had it all. And that's what I saw in him. So when we got him, I knew like, hey man, you didn't look good when things didn't go all your way.
When it comes to small quarterbacks and like in the draft, you really have to think like what makes them special, what makes them like elite enough to like overcome their efficiencies, because he's not athletic like Kyler. He doesn't have a great arm, like he doesn't have like an elite arm. So it's like what makes him super elite? What's like his best attribute? The best attribute
supposed to be up here.
Yeah, what's his mentality and what's like his processing and accuracy. But at the same time, is it like was it ever really good enough to get him over the hump in terms of all his deficiencies? Barely. But if you put someone with those negatives in a bad situation, you're gonna fail every single time. Like Mac Jones,
you can't name me a quarterback under 6 foot that wasn't fast that was successful in the field.
It's not Drew Brees, but even Drew Brees.
Drew Brees was 6 foot.
Oh, you said under 6 foot.
Yeah,
all right, but even Mac Jones, yeah, he was like Bryce, good processor, good mentality. He was cocky. He had an okay arm, similar to Bryce. But guess what? Second year, bad situation, broke his confidence. He's a backup now. So that's kind of like Bryce's trajectory at this point. He's just kind of cooked.
I feel like
really
that
lucky with his pieces. He got super lucky when they bought all out and gave Tyreek $30 million. He got super lucky when they went and got him Jalen Water. He got like guys don't get that lucky.
How about you leave Tua alone? We're talking about Bryce.
Tua's not as bad as them. Without those pieces.
But
he's not.
I feel like a lot of people tend to kind of, and I know why people do this. They start feeling bad for these millionaires. I mean, hey man, shout out Bryce Young. But my thing is,
we don't want to be nasty.
We all know that these number one overall picks, every single one of them, unless you get lucky and your team is only bad for 1 year because of injuries, for the most part, like 90% of the time, i.e. Caleb Williams, exactly. But for the most part, these number one picks go to bad teams, go to bad organizations.
Yeah.
The expectation is, a number one overall pick goes to a very good team so he can be great. No, you're supposed to be the best player in the draft, and you're supposed to change the franchise and change the team.
Especially at quarterback.
Exactly. And what were we saying about the Carolina Panthers before they drafted Bryce Young? The year before, they almost made the playoffs. I feel like people forgot. Even though they had Baker and Sam Darnold, somehow they're winning games. Then they're like 7-10 or 6-11. So that's why they traded up for the Bears to get the number one pick, because everybody was saying all they need is a quarterback. And mind you, the run game for the Panthers without McCaffrey was really good. With Deontay Foreman and with Chuba Hubbard, it was really good.
Chuba Hubbard.
him, but now he's kind of mid.
He's
But
always been mid.
Mid.
Yeah, he is. He's
More
not,
like
he's not
true,
good.
ass.
true. But the defense is great. Everything was great. We just need the quarterback. Bryce Young comes in. He plays terrible. I'll be more willing to give him the benefit of the doubt if at like game 4, game 5, game 6, Andy Dalton didn't come in and threw for 300 plus yards and gave Adam Thielen his best
That's
game
when I
in the
knew.
last 3 seasons.
That's when I knew. When he
So
came
it
into
was
that
like-
one game, Bryce Young went down and couldn't play. I'm like, this ain't even the same offense.
Are we talking last year?
Yeah, this ain't
Yes.
even the same offense.
Yeah, but dude, you gotta remember though. Frank Reich is not a quarterback guru by any stretch of the word. Andy Dalton was an established vet already. Frank Reich is only good when he has a quarterback that's established already.
But Frank Wright wanted CJ.
No,
Yeah, but
wait, B. Wait, you don't think Frank Reich as an offensive coordinator is like?
No, he's not.
elite?
His all the credit really goes to Sirianni because Sirianni challenged him. Frank Reich, when he didn't have anybody to challenge him, and we had yes men around his coaching staff, you could tell he wasn't good. He was only good when Andrew Luck was there. I mean, anybody can be good with Andrew Luck. I could be good.
But wasn't
be a
Frank
good
Reich the
quarterback with Andrew Luck.
OC before Sirianni? Wasn't
You
he
said what?
the OC with Doug Peterson?
Yeah, but that was a tip of the hat to Doug Peterson. That wasn't him. I
Wasn't
truly
Doug
don't
Pearson
think.
calling plays back
No,
then
that's
too?
fair. It's probably fair.
I'm watching
think
Matt
he was-
Rule coach baby Patrick Mahomes in Nebraska, and that
Yeah.
offense looks great. That defense just ain't worth a damn. But that offense looks great over there.
No,
Maybe
don't
it's
give
the
me-
quarterback
Don't give
play.
me Matt Rule. I don't like.
Maybe it's the
Can
quarterback
I
play.
just?
I don't
it's-
even listen. At this point, I don't even need a Cam Ward or Shador. I'm cool with Sucker for the next 2 years.
I don't think the
Danny Raiola
philosophy-
is the one.
Like-
I want him.
Look, I don't think the philosophy for the question that Riddell asked, whether he's a bust or not, even matters, but I will answer it at first. I do think right now you have to say he's a bust because of how bad he's played. At the end of the day, I can give exceptions and excuses for certain players if I like them or not, but no matter the situation, if you're playing as poorly as he's played the last year and 2 games, I mean, there's no excuse for that. But I do think the real question is like, how do you get a quarterback with talent, or maybe a quarterback that doesn't have the most talent, to gain their potential? And I think when it comes to development for coaches, I think it's important, sitting a year, all that stuff is important. But I think really what it comes down to is realizing who you are as a quarterback. And I think the only way you could realize who you truly are is if you have the correct pieces around and the correct talent around to use your skills. And when you look at guys like Bryce Young, as early mentioned, that are on, and Mac Jones are on great Alabama teams that are some of the best we've ever seen, when they get into the NFL and they get to a bad situation or a situation that's not as good, they end up looking poorly. So I think it's important, like in the future, if Alabama is still like this, where they have really talented teams and it's the same type of stuff, when you're looking at that, you need to realize as a team, do I have the pieces to make it work with this quarterback? And I think that's very important because Alabama had the pieces to make Bryce Young a Heisman, because Bryce Young had inherent talent when it comes to certain things. And they had a very good offensive line, very good weapon core, very good defense, all these things around him. And you look at guys in situations that are way worse, like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, all that, they do better in the league because they aren't used to having the talent around them that they do in the league. So for me, you have to have talent in the NFL if you're going to draft a guy that was on a front-running team like Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence definitely better than Mac Jones and Bryce Young, but he was on a front-running team. Like, you need to build talent quickly so that you don't get these guys not confident, because once they get that confidence lost, it's over, dude. It's dead over.
To your point, Michael, I say they don't draft a quarterback this year or next year. They need to do
Dylan Raiola.
Do what the Bears did. Build up your roster because your secondary trash. Your offensive line, man,
Garbage. Yeah.
You just lost your best defensive player for the rest of the season with Derek Brown or whatever. So
respect Jesse Horn.
He's good.
So everyone else,
it ain't him getting cooked.
No. He's good.
Unless you ask Derek Carr. Derek Carr told him to his face he was getting cooked. Linebacking core, mid. So it's like offensive weapons. Thielen's gonna keel over and die by the midway season. Like, he's so damn old. and like you just got Leggett and then Mingo, who still to me is not a receiver.
I don't like to hear that. I don't want to hear that because if Thielen goes somewhere else where they can
I'm not saying
use
he's going
him,
nowhere else. I'm just saying like
he's
your
good.
best weapon right now
Earl,
is
that
a
man is
Early, I think early.
He not going.
Wait,
wait,
Lonnie.
We all
To add to
saw
what
the
Lonnie's
clip.
saying real quickly,
We all saw
I think
the clip where Bryce Young kept on overthrowing and missing Adam Thielen. There were so many times where it was like Adam.
Come on,
Thielen
man.
Did you see Adam's face? He is
Hey,
34 years. He is 34
I
years
agree.
old, dying out there. He's
Lonnie,
not
I
much
think
he's
time
still
left.
balling. He's still playing good
He's still
football.
ball.
No, but Riddell and
Early.
Early. Wait, I agree with what Lonnie's saying. I think the main point is that Adam Thielen as your X is not good enough. That's the point. It's not that Adam Thielen can't be a good player. It's just that's not enough to have a young quarterback
that's our fault
realize
because
his potential. In my opinion,
you see a guy like what's your boy name to play? Is Alec Pierce new? What's Alec Pierce? Alec Pierce a rookie?
No,
I
Alec
think
Pierce
he's a
is
second year
Alec
guy.
Pierce is in his third year in the league.
But
third year, yeah.
So you see guys that draft alone, right? We went and got Leggett. I told everybody, man, like, nigga, look, man, I might crack jokes, I might troll sometimes, but I watch a lot of fucking football, okay? I'm sorry, because my biggest problem with it is that I can look, and when you look at guys like Leggett, I saw that he was a project. Bryce don't got time for a project. Bryce need a Marvin.
Yeah, he needs a number one.
Dude.
He needs a number one. He's an established guy.
Yeah,
This year is washed early. Next year,
if you're going to get a young receiver in the draft, I need a route runner. I need a Brian Thomas. I need somebody who's actually at least sound at
route runners. Even Deontay Johnson, who is a route runner, that is his best attribute. He is missing him too.
Yeah, he missing him.
It doesn't matter what receivers are in the game right now.
But guys,
Bryce Young is gonna miss him. He's not gonna throw a good ball.
We have to take into account that Bryce Young, coming off that horrible piss poor season he had last year, I think his confidence is just shot.
It's shot.
It's gone. That's what I mean, and it's over.
He sees what's going on in social media, how we're all telling him he sucks and all this stuff, and the coaching staff is probably looking at him like, what are you gonna do,
but
bro?
If you
like,
a dog,
Brandon,
you a dog. We were shitting
early.
last year.
This is so mad early though. This is so mad early.
Earl, listen to me.
Nah, bro, but they showing they believe in them guys though, bro.
I understand your frustration. Hold on, I understand your frustration. But the thing about Bryce, though, is he's not the generational guy that coming out of college anyway. So you have to have those pieces, and you have to build his confidence up. He was no Trevor Lawrence coming out, or Andrew Luck, or Caleb Williams, or no Joe Burrow. He was none of those guys.
So he don't go first overall.
I agree, early,
but you
still,
have to build the team.
I agree.
Like every other team that like has like a bust quarterback, they at least give him like most of the second season.
Give him something, yeah.
They give him most of the second season. Sometimes they give him the first
I've
two seasons.
never seen a quarterback get benched.
This like 2 games.
Bro, Bryce look abysmal playing, bro. He look abysmal, bro.
Both facts can be true though. The
Sam
organization failed him,
look better.
He's not. He's
and
his
his
confidence level isn't up. That's why he's
Sam
stuck.
Darnold
We think Josh Rosen looks better. And
here's the biggest reason, though. Here's the biggest reason. And you got to be next because just last year, y'all just shit on the guy who got benched. Who literally they just only reason he didn't get benched because they couldn't bench him, and that's Zach Wilson. But I'm gonna say this though about the problem about Bryce Young. The biggest problem why I think he got benched because David Tepper has to deal with his own. It's almost like Thanos. When you couldn't handle your failures, that led you where? Right back to me. At the end of the day, I'm looking at 4 guys in that draft that went at quarterback behind him who are better at quarterback than him. You're looking at AR-15 looks better than him.
Kind of plus right now. I'm not
you can say whatever you want to say, but Will Levis does look better. As bad as Will Levis is, so y'all think he is, he looks better than Bryce Young. You look at TJ Stroud. Like, that's why I think
not by much.
They just like you said what? Say it again.
I don't know.
He's better. He looks better than Bryce Young.
Yeah.
It's not an astounding. It's not an astounding level. Where
Bryce's coach didn't call him dumb in the press conference.
Dude,
that is
Will's next. Will's next. Will is next.
The problem with Will Levis.
Y'all not watching the game.
I literally watched the game.
I ain't watching the game.
When you watch the games, Will Levis throws not only a good ball, but a perfect ball. Will Levis' problem is he got to stop thinking he fucking Brett Favre.
That's not gonna
That's
change.
Will Levis' problem. He trying to get it all done.
That
in
was
one
Brett
play.
Favre's
I want to get it
problem,
all
though,
in
he
one
was Brett
play.
Yeah,
Favre.
he-
Hey, bro,
but he's not
take
gonna
your
change.
time and be a rookie.
It's clear
The same
that
thing with
he
Al
wants to be
15.
Brett Favre.
Al 15
Nah,
want to get it all in one play. Your man whatever his name is over there for the coach. Y'all want to make this nigga Steve McNair, Warren Moon his second year. No,
early, you
run
can't
the
do
ball.
that.
You
No,
have a
early, you
top three
can't do
running
that.
back.
You
Run
can't
the
do that
ball.
because you don't get it both ways. You don't get it both ways. Because at the same time with Will Levis, the main thing people are like, oh, he takes risks. Oh, he's not afraid to stay in the pocket and take the hit. Oh, he took the gamble with that pass.
But them risks ain't good risks. We're not saying Lonnie.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying that's a game.
Trying to
That's
make
a
a play.
game, so you don't
That's
get it both
crossback.
ways.
You got 2 picks. That's same week to week. Stop tossing the ball back, nigga. You're not fucking Brett Favre. Stop doing that.
No, start trying to be Simone Biles and do a flip while you're throwing the ball. You're trying to chuck the ball to the running back. How about that?
That's hilarious.
Don't do that.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
He just
those are
does.
2 boneheaded plays. But I agree with you. Will Levis throws a pretty good deep ball. He got to clean some stuff up mentally.
Yeah,
no,
he has a pretty ball
don't do
because
those
sometimes
dumb,
it works.
stupid
You're like,
plays
oh
that
my
lose
god,
you the game.
Wait,
Elway, and then
can I
next
just say
thing you know,
something,
oh
though?
my god,
If
Jameis
Bryce gave me
Winston.
something, the way Will Levis do, I promise y'all, I would still hang in there with him. The same way I hung in there with Justin Fields.
He's Bryce
You
with a
see
big
it.
arm.
You see it with Justin Fields. You see the glimpse.
No,
Bryce don't
they're
give
not
me
the
nothing
same.
where I
They're
can
not the
say,
same.
all right, I'm
No,
like it's like you got a girlfriend who ain't the
You talking about like a butterface with a big ass?
Not even that. Not even a butterfinger, because we don't want to do this. I want a platform where everybody's loved. No one's ugly. Abusing the eye beholder. But if you got a girlfriend who
we love
kind
women
of
all
like
equally.
Can't cook.
if your girlfriend is giving you problems, right? But she does certain things and show glimpses of why you want to be with her. Like, okay, you know what? You are a person that I can depend on if I get in some trouble, who's gonna look out for me. You are a person that I can depend on that if I need some extra bread, you got something saved up. You are a person I can depend on that keep the house clean. Like, it's just certain things that keep you from dealing with somebody. It's like any relationship you have in your life.
Even though she beat
Yeah, you showed me flashes. And Bryce showed me Tua accuracy, because I messed about Tua. Tua has one of the top 5 to 7 ball placements you've ever
Andrew,
seen.
what lies is he telling?
Like, you're mad. Tua got a great ball. Like, pause. He had a great ball. So if he showed me that type of Drew Brees accuracy, then I would say, you know what? All right, bet. You know what? He just needs some more time. Bryce, no, you can't make screen passes. If Mike is talking about his mental, if your mental is, these are grown men who are gonna feed their families, dog. A lot of NFL players come from nothing, poverty, especially all them Florida boys. Look at their backgrounds. I don't have time to care about a nigga's feelings. I want to feed my family. I don't care about that. I don't care because you're in your feelings. Same way if I'm Xavier Gap, if I'm Deontay Johnson, hey dog, I'm trying to feed my family, dog. You ain't getting me the ball. I need to get paid too eventually. I gotta feed my family. What do teams say? The sad part about it is,
she can't
as
cook macaroni.
Drake London can be, we don't look at Drake London's stats and say, he ain't that good. It might not be Drake London's fault. It might not be this guy's fault. You guys said, y'all watched. Y'all said Devontae Adams was washed. I said, I watched. You said Devontae Adams was washed. Your boy Hopkins was washed before Hopkins went and got Will Levis and he brought his season back. Like, that's what happens. The sad part about it. When I don't produce, even if it's not my fault, guess what? Oh, you washed. Oh, you ain't that good no more. It ain't my fault.
Look, I just can't get past.
We gotta wrap it up, Michael. We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
Let's go. Go ahead, Mike. Mo, you got something?
I was just gonna say,
we got to move on. You can start out next.
We gotta move.
All right, bet.
We got a lot of topics to go through. So, all right, this is one of our great topics. So I'll probably like stagger the NFL narrative questions, the open panel type questions. So let's go one by one. Time to talk about some NFL rookies. Time for the rookie glaze session. So let's dive right into it.
We got to change that up. We got to change up that title.
Nah, I don't think
That'll be crazy.
Nah, it's good. I like it.
We got to change that title.
So,
who you glazing for? This the Krispy Kreme
who had
edition.
the best rookie performance? We'll start off with Michael. You can go first.
Who you glazing, Mike?
Any position.
Any position. Yep.
There'll be 2 players that I would do this for, but no, I'm not going to do 2. I'm going to pick
close to the
guy that I
and turn y'all camera sideways, man, please, so we can see our whole faces for the clips.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
All right.
Wait, I don't even think I can.
There you go, Mike. We can see you better. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm gonna have to hold it then.
That's cool. No, you're good. You can lean it on the wall.
But no, what I was saying is though, I think I have to go Marvin Harrison because I picked him in the first round. It's just a must. I mean, I understand the first game. I thought that his routes were solid. I thought that Kyler wasn't really looking at him. He was a little bit flustered by the line of Buffalo, but he was able to get it
last
done.
week.
Last week, though, I mean, he showed, if you give him an opportunity, I mean, it's going to be instant success. And there was a blown coverage player too there, a lot of open catches, but one of the catches that he made on that deep, skinny post right down the middle I don't even know if it was a post, might have just been a go, but he caught at the back of the end zone, and that type of stuff is what Marvin Harrison.
Hey, Mike,
Harrison
niggas
was
told me
sold
Marvin
for.
Harrison to have yak. I meant to have a conversation with you guys. Niggas told me Marvin Harrison to have yak.
Who said that?
Marvin Harrison is.
Oh, you are lying, you motherfuckers in this same panel.
Pull up the clip that I said that. Pull up the clip.
He doesn't have elite
Pull
yak
up
at
the
all.
clip that I said that. I never said that.
Okay, regardless,
he doesn't have elite yak.
Okay, wait.
Regardless, it's damn good though.
Regardless if
he just ran
he has
straight.
elite. Regardless,
No, we ain't doing that because he stretched the ball out.
Right,
Get that touchdown. Come on, man. We ain't doing
Wait,
that.
hold up.
What did he do that was crazy?
You hear it. You hear it.
Wait.
What did he do that was crazy?
Wait, Riddell, stop. You are such a clown right now.
It's cousin Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors.
Stop better than Marvin.
Let me finish what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Wait.
Speed it up. You've been
It doesn't.
talking for a little while.
It does not.
Go ahead, Mike.
Riddell. I've been interrupted 7 times by you trying to make the Malik Neighbors.
Go ahead, Mike.
Shut up, Riddell. My point is that it doesn't matter if he has elite yak because he can go deep down the field and catch balls on these little boy cornerbacks. He may not be able to do it against the best, but yes, he is going to win Rookie of the Year because no quarterback is going to take them, out of the equation to win Rookie of the Year. So I think that he'll win Rookie of the Year, and I think he'll be better than Malik Neighbors, and you could suck on that, Riddell.
Hey, relax.
Jeez.
No, that wasn't intended harshly. That wasn't intended.
Mike, relax.
That wasn't intended harshly.
Glazing Marvin now.
Oh yeah.
I was glazing Marvin like
we are.
Like he caught. He didn't catch 4 balls for like 130. Okay. Hey,
Marvin.
Yeah, why are we not glazing him?
Marvin. Hey, Marvin.
Malik Neighbors, all we want though. Whatever Malik Neighbors.
Marvin didn't cost this team the game. Marvin.
Right now, I know that hurts. I know that hurts, my boy. I know that hurts.
Marvin caught his passes.
You know what's crazy? Wait, let me keep on that. Hey, Lonnie, you know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy, Lonnie?
Disgusting, but I
two niggas 2 weeks in a row that Riddell been glazing. Saquon, the best running back in the league. Choke.
Drop pass.
Malik Neighbors. Choke.
Dang, bro.
You bad lucky people, man.
Artist, bro.
Come on, bro. Don't do him that way. Like, don't do him that like that.
I will speak my piece when it's my turn.
Yeah, so
you like a large Lego for babies.
I'll talk about the rookie that outplayed his rookie for the win. I'm picking Jaden Daniels. He impressed me. He was good. He was really good accuracy wise. He was like 23 for 29. He also like ran the ball well.
He played the Giants.
Yeah, he was. Hey, he kept this. Hey, 23 or 29. Still for a rookie. Still, he was still mad accurate. He was getting through his progressions pretty fast. That whole running game with him, Brian Robinson, and Eckler. Like Robinson had 133, he had 44. Eckler had 38. Like they were just running all over the Giants. It was bad. I thought you said you guys were gonna have a top 5 D line. Riddell, what happened? Because they were dog walk.
Jesus.
I'll say
they're not as good, man.
When it's my turn.
No, but I'm really impressed with how fast he's processing early on. He's getting the ball out fast. He has really good velocity, and he just needs another good receiver besides Scary Terry. I mean, Zach Ertz is okay, but he's getting older. So his future's looking bright. If he can keep sliding and not making those bonehead plays, then he's gonna be elite for a while. He might end up being the best quarterback in your division in a few years.
All right, Brandon, go ahead.
I'm gonna go wild card because I know he dropped the game-winning pass, but I'm gonna go Malik Neighbors on this one. I think he's been as advertised. Those routes are elite, man. I think he's gonna be top 5 in this game in the next couple of years. So I'm really impressed by Malik Neighbors. I understand he had to drop and everything like that, but that happens with rookies, man. The NFL is just a different ball game. It is the same as college where you can just dominate every single week. But Malik Neighbors, I mean, he has the tools. He has all the intangibles. You can see it. He'll get it together, man. That's just one. I mean, it's early, you know what I'm saying? So he'll get it together. But Malik Neighbors really impresses me, especially this week and last week. Like he was really good. Like I like I like what I saw from him in his tape. And I'm gonna just add this in. Mike looks like a penny stockbroker. I'm gonna go ahead. But go ahead though.
What are we saying that because I just look like a regular white man?
Real quick with the whole Neighbors Harrison thing. So Neighbors
You've
had
never
10
seen me
catches.
with short hair. I forgot.
I've never
Neighbors
seen
had-
it. It's so strange.
Lonnie, it was
Neighbors
your
had
turn.
10 catches for 127,
Hefe,
and then Marvin had 4 for 130. I'm just
Lonnie's
saying.
glazing.
Just saying.
Hefe, it's your turn.
I already know y'all gonna go with all the skill guys, but I'm gonna show love to the guys on the line. I'm gonna go with Joe Alt, bro. That run game is really improved with the Chargers, bro. He also bodied up one of the best edge rushers in the NFL. Week 1. I like Joe Alt, bro.
Yeah, he go crazy.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick. That I
Mo,
forgot, actually.
who's your rookie of the week?
Oh man, so many to choose, so many to pick from. I would like to say that right now there's a lot of rookies showing a fair amount of decent talent right now, so it's hard to pick.
Say a name.
You say his name. You say his name.
I'm probably gonna go with I'm gonna go with Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy. He's not the best right now, but I think he's consistent, and that's what I like about Xavier Worthy. He's pretty consistent right now. He shows that he can be on the field. The whole drive.
His role's gonna expand with Brown being out. Yeah.
Most definitely. So I'm probably gonna go with Xavier Worthy.
Mo, hold on. Mo, he had 17 yards week 2. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, but when it came,
it ain't about. It's about in general.
Yeah.
Week 2.
We gonna take some, man. Don't do the stats thing. Don't do the stats. That's not fair.
I mean, look.
So it was week 2. It was week 2. It's like week 2.
Malik Neighbors. I was gonna say Malik Neighbors, but you know.
Thank you for being different.
Hey, Mo. You should have just said Malik Neighbors because I'm still going to say Malik Neighbors. It's not going to change.
By far, they're the best 2 guys right now.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Marvin. I just thought what Malik Neighbors did this week was more impressive. Yes, the drop was bad, but at the same time, he probably shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place, considering we had no kicker. Like, it's hard to win football games without a kicker. We couldn't kick field goals. We couldn't kick PATs. Like, that's tough, right? So, but should have caught it. No excuses there. But overall, that offense 100% went through Malik Neighbors. And what I said week 1 is Daniel Jones just put the ball in his hands. And that's what they did. They did whatever necessary, put the ball in his hands, and Malik Neighbors made a play every single time. He is the core of this offense, and this offense goes through Malik Neighbors.
As he should be.
And
that's not saying much for them.
To constantly make plays. And
that's how bad this
Commanders
team
couldn't
is.
stop him. Hey, you don't see it very often for a wide receiver to get 17 targets. That's how important.
Commanders don't have any corners.
What to say? It's against the worst.
Wait, can I? Yeah. No, look, I love Malik.
I'm sorry, but the Colts have the worst secondary in the league. Let's not do that.
No,
don't take their title away.
Sorry, it's still the Commanders. They have 4. They have
outside of Kenny Moore, they have nothing on corners, safeties, nothing.
Yeah, the only corner that we know on the Commanders is just because he's been getting laughed at since training camp.
Well, the Rams have a terrible secondary too. So what are we doing?
But the fact that Malik Neighbors has gotten this target share in the first 2 games is very, very, very good. Like what's the word? Like I'm excited for him as a player.
But
the fact that he's already featured.
Lot cooking. Who's next? Is the
your last one? You.
Well, I'm gonna say a name you guys won't say a lot. Well, one, I do like Quinn Mitchell because it's my last. Quinn Mitchell looks really quick. Quinn Mitchell looks very amazing. I like Ship Guard. Kamari Lannister looks really good too. But the guy that I'm seeing, and the reason why I'm seeing him so well is because he has a guy in front of him that I think he might be better.
Shut up, Brian Thomas.
Who?
Brian Thomas Jr. He was good last week too.
Not at all. Braylon Allen for the Jets. Deserves to be a starter on somebody else's team. Braylon Allen looks like a young Joe.
He is a starter. Yeah, I'm with you.
He's like a young Joe Mixon to me. I love his. I think he's a better ball catcher out the backfield than
Stop! Don't say it. Do not say it.
He is. He's better than Braylon Allen is a better running back than Breece Hall.
Dude, are we serious, man?
I love it. I love it.
That's not.
I love it.
Like that's not true though.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Off of how many characters? Like, bro, you guys are just. I don't understand. Why do you guys not like?
Why is he better?
Listen, from the eye test, from what I've seen, I agree with earlier. I ain't gonna lie.
I think
Braylon is
balling. I think Braylon does a better job at finding a hole than Breece Hall. I think Breece Hall depends on a lot of his athletic ability. Dude. I think he's not the best hole finder. I think Braylon Edwards. I think his ability to catch in the backfield is better. He's a better blocker than Breece Hall. Like. Braylon Allen, I'm telling you, if Braylon Allen plays for somebody else, he's a starting running back in the NFL, dog. Like,
yeah, no, I don't disagree with that, but I just think how many times have we seen running back twos
Cam Ward just
benefit?
threw a 76-yard touchdown.
How many times have we seen running back twos look better and benefit more in that role than the lead back? I've seen it so many times. I'm not saying that Allen is better than Breece Hall right now.
Yeah,
just
Tony
because
Pollard,
he's looked better
Tony
in 2
Pollard
games.
looks elite behind the Zeke.
Exactly,
Tony Pollard.
Exactly. Yes, he did. He did look elite. That was his best season.
No, he did.
He looks good now.
Here's the thing.
Yes, he did.
Last point.
But mind you, let's say one thing real quick, because Michael throw me off. First of all, Tony Pollard still plays for a starting team and is doing very well this year. That's one. Two, Braylon Allen and Breece Hall are not the Montgomery and Gibbs, the Robinson and Algier. Them niggas are literally the same running back. That's why it's different, because literally Zeke was your pound between the tackles type of guy. What Pollard did was he was your quick pace, better out the catching field. So it was two different backs. When I look at Braylon Edwards and what he's doing, his size, his speed, his ability to get open in the backfield or get open when it comes to being a receiver, his ability to catch the backfield. Dog, Braylon Allen could literally be a starter for enough dog.
No, I don't disagree that he can be a starter.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree as well.
Off of 2 games. Like,
time out, gentlemen.
And I don't think if
time out. No,
I
early.
think he does just fine. They do just
fine. Time.
I'm gonna get a buzzer, gentlemen. Shout out Prodigy with the $2 super chat. He said 6'1", 230, and only 20 years old, all pro in the making.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be fantastic. But
he looks like Joe Mixon.
No. Time out, gentlemen. We got to move on. Let's consolidate. We had 3 people say Neighbors, so is Neighbors our rookie of the week? The open field rookie of the week.
He wasn't better than Marvin Harrison.
No. I'm not better than
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harrison, as far as
the person that got more yards.
Can we just get off this, please?
6 less catches.
Like
more yards.
This is just we're not gonna change Riddell's mind. It's not gonna happen.
Marvin Harrison is Marvin Harrison. We're all saying
Marvin Harrison.
He also
Marvin Harrison.
He also lose his team the game.
MSJ, baby.
Fine. All right. Let's move on to the next topic. Our offensive and defensive player of the weeks. Who had the best offensive player of the week, defensive player of the week? We'll start off with offensive player of the week. Who do you got?
Can I just give you both?
Sure.
All right, bet. So my offensive player of the week, I would have to go with who got busy this weekend.
Can we say the same people, or does that have to be different?
No,
I got my offensive player of the
don't
week.
say nothing. Don't say
I got my
nothing.
guy.
You can say
my offensive player.
You can say the same people. You can.
My offensive player of the week for week 2 would be who got busy?
There's an obvious answer. I'm not.
Alvin Kamara got busy. Come on, man. And then my defense.
I was gonna say that
same guy.
Although defensively, y'all know I love me some Max Crosby 3 sacks this week versus Lamar Jackson.
I already know what you're gonna say.
But Aiden Hutchinson, boy,
he literally took my whole answer. He took my whole answer. I'm still saying it. I don't care.
Boy.
I don't care.
Listen, man, he has contended a generation of great pass rushing white D linemen. We're talking the Jared Allens. We're talking the JJ Watts. We're talking the what's my guy playing for the Steelers? I can't think his name right now.
Well, he ain't let's not go that far, but
he's like top 5 and all. He's like top 5 all time in sacks.
He's a freak.
He's one of them guys, man. He's one of them guys, and I think one of the biggest things for Aiden Hutchinson this year is that you see he's getting more free. He's getting more free. Quinn English. He's the guy I'm mentioning. He's like top 5 all time in sacks. He played for the Panthers too. Dog, he's literally he could literally be a defensive player of the year candidate, man. Like he's man, them white boys
100%.
Yeah,
white boys are taking over the pass,
especially with 5 sacks in one game.
The white boy got that down pat.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right.
Since like three of them, can I be different? Since there's like three of them, I gotta agree
Well,
with her.
we all got to say our piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially since you got your different one. So, I'll make mine easy because I have the same two. The only time I'm gonna really say a different one is if there's someone even in the conversation. And right now, Alvin Kamara had freaking 4 or 5 touchdowns, 6
Incredible.
even yards. Like I'll let you guys name the stats, but Alvin Kamara was fantastic. He's not as washed as people were trying to say he was. I thought that was a pretty nasty
Hilarious.
first there. And he is what makes him great. And what the thing
Kevin Green is his name, by the way. Kevin
his
Green.
patience as a ball player when he just allows the play to develop and makes the right play every single time. That's what makes Alvin Kamara great. And Aiden Hutchinson, he was a dog. He was absolutely a dog, obviously. So I think those were the 2 obvious answers, but not much to say. Mo, who you got?
I think a lot of people forget, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed, he's playing like a number 1, bro. I think that
Wait, I don't mean to be nasty. You saying Raheem Shaheed is your number 1 offensive player of the week?
He said he's playing like a number 1. Oh yeah, he said that.
playing like a number 1. He's
But he
playing.
did say he was offensive player of the week too, right?
Yeah, he did say
That's
that.
your pick?
Yeah. He played like that guy. He played like that.
He's your offensive player of the week.
Huh?
I don't feel like
Let
that's-
him
I
have
don't
his
feel
pick,
like that's-
man. Let him have his pick.
Yeah,
Let him
I
have
feel like
his
that's
pick.
fun.
Let him have his pick.
He had a great
I guess
game.
Quentin Johnson
Hold on.
is too.
You don't get to talk to me like that. You know why? Because you took Alvin Kamara from me. Okay?
You're right.
You took Alvin Kamara from me. So, I'm
Mo, it's your time, bro. Mo, it's your time. Go ahead.
Derek Carr. I could say Derek Carr. Matter of fact,
Then say Derek Carr
Derek
then.
Carr.
Fucking Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Derek Carr.
Mo. Stand on business, bro. Don't let that man change your daggone narrative.
You want to be petty?
Rashid Shaheed is not the best offensive player of the week.
Derek Carr, the offensive player of the week.
Why did you make him Middle Eastern just now? What's that about? Go ahead, Hefe.
You called it comeback season. Congratulations, Mo.
Who you got for defensive player of the week, Mo?
Defensive player of the week.
Metro.
Ooh.
Shut up early. God damn.
Why you gotta step on people's stuff? Step
You
on
already
their time?
picked Aiden Hutchinson.
Y'all don't miss me, baby?
No.
No. Sit there and shut up.
Back to me on that. Let me think on that.
All right.
All right. Hefe, who you got for offensive player of the week?
Man, I was gonna go AK, but it's all good. I'll go with somebody else. Give me Kyler Murray, bro. The dude was throwing the ball up to Harrison, bro. Kyler looked good. He looked solid. He played a good game. And for defensive player of the week, I definitely gotta go Aiden Hutchinson, bro. He was playing like his head was on fire. The dude went crazy, bro. Went crazy.
Very fair. I think Kyler's actually a pretty solid pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Kyler was actually so.
He went crazy. Like,
All right.
okay.
I'll
Next
go
is
for
It was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Brandon.
no.
Okay.
We'll get to
Yeah.
Lonnie.
Hefe literally took mine. Yeah. To add on to that, Kyler was just crazy running the football and throwing the football. I think he had 54 rushing yards, 5 attempts. He had 266 yards passing, man, and then he had 3 touchdowns too, man. He was just escaping sacks. He was mobile in the pocket, looking good, just doing what he wanted out there, playing backyard football. Kyler was just special last week. I gotta give him his props. And what Hutch did to that young boy, man, is just, man.
It's criminal. It's criminal.
It's
criminal. It's criminal.
Yeah. What he did to that young boy, man.
We filing charges, bro.
Yeah, he got to file charges.
Manslaughter, bro. Manslaughter.
Something. Manslaughter, assault and battery, something, dog. Because he just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
5 sacks is insane. I feel bad for him because they kill him in that film room, bro. That
Bro.
film room.
Baker
man.
still killed it though.
Yeah. So I got to get that to them.
All right, Lonnie, who you got?
Finally.
sacks,
I'm glad people are finally on the Hutchinson train because some people, not gonna say no names, a few weeks ago were saying like, "Oh, we don't know if he's actually gonna be elite. We don't know if he's
Can we
actually
say
that kid."
Say his name.
Y'all know who you
Who
are.
said that? Who said that, Lonnie?
Anyway,
I don't
There's
even know
a lot
what
of good
that
guys
means.
in the league, though.
Who said that? Name some names.
A lot. Listen, I was
Hey,
one of the guys.
go back
who
to the
thought
defensive
Aiden
player.
Hutchinson when we did our top 10 D linemen, I think he was maybe 8 or something like that. One of the reasons why I didn't think he was going to be top 5 is because it's still so many guys in the league. We're talking about the Michael Parsons, T.J. Watt is still the best player in the league. You got Myles Garrett, you got Max Crosby, Nick Bosa. So he had, in order for him to stand out,
I can see him overtaking Bosa.
Yeah, I told early he was going to take a step. I can see him
over Bosa.
I'm glad I was right.
But you couldn't see him come to the year though.
No, not this bad. But I thought he was going to take a step, and I said that.
Will Anderson.
Talk your shit, Lonnie. Talk your shit. You won.
Offensive player of the year, offensive player of the week. To be different, I'm going J.K. Dobbins, 17 carries, 131 and a touchdown. He was eating.
He
7.7 yards to carry. He was eating. And then I'm gonna go with early's white guy, Max Crosby. The way he was, because it says on the stat sheet 2 sacks, but
he was doing a lot more.
Yeah, he was hounding Lamar and he was bullying those tackles. Especially in overtime.
Lamar couldn't get away from him.
Especially in overtime, he changed the trajectory of that game. He's the main reason why they won that game in overtime. There was no
overtime.
Was it in overtime?
Nope, they won it with a field goal at the end of the game.
Oh, I might be thinking of the last drive then.
Yeah,
but yeah, I feel like the last drive, I think he got a few pressures and I don't know if he got sacked, but yeah, he definitely changed the trajectory of that game by himself on that defense. Him and Wilkins helped too, but it was mainly Crosby.
Okay. Michael, offensive and defensive player of the weeks.
I was gonna go Kyler. No, don't do it again.
I'm sorry.
No, chill. I don't really care.
Shador really is Black Tom Brady. He's so good.
I was gonna go Kyler, but I'll switch it. Chill out. I'll go Justin Jefferson because I think Justin Jefferson showed that how good he is in the sense of, I believe he's the real reason why they won that game. When you beat a team like San Francisco in the way that they did with Sam Darnold as your quarterback, he is the guy that makes that offense work. And, I'm just truly still very shocked and impressed by how that game turned out. And when you talk about the one play, that 99-yard touchdown, come on, bro. That should not be possible. That's one of those plays where it's that should not be possible. You should not be able to beat 2 defenders like that on that coverage. That is very hard to do, damn near impossible. And Jefferson made it happen. So,
there's a guy that used to play for that team
go figure
that did 5 times a week by the name of Randy Moss. But you're right.
I was about to actually bring up how Randy Moss did not do that against the Giants. And what was it? I think it was 2007. I think
don't do that. Don't do that.
Are we
hey, you want to go back on this down? I'll bring it back and get Riddell.
Mike, that's nasty.
Let's be real. We heard about age-wise.
Early, Michael cooked you. Let it be.
The 25-year-old Randy Moss.
Nah, he cooked you. Michael cooked you.
Oh my god, that was funny, dude.
Anyway,
that was butt naked nasty, bro.
Let's consolidate it. Who's our offensive defensive player of the week? Is it Alvin Kamara and Aiden Hutchinson? Is that the
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kamara and Hutchinson. I was gonna go Hutchinson for defense too.
No Kyler? No Kyler?
It would be Jesse.
It's clearly out. It's clearly out. All right.
Yeah, Q. Parson does get taxed for this name.
All right. Sure. Now time to get a little nasty. Overrated performer of the week. And I'm gonna start.
Yeah, Riddell, you go first. I want you to go first, Riddell.
Oh boy.
We could start right out. Kirk.
Overrated performance of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah,
that is the overrated.
I knew it was coming.
Hey, let's be very clear. After rewatching that tape, I am impressed with 2 plays in particular. The one in the back of the end zone, a lot of great concentration. Obviously, a great throw from Kyler Murray.
Best catch out of any rookie this year.
Really good catch as well. And then there's one catch where he was running. Kyler threw it a little bit behind on his outer shoulder, and he just made a really good contested catch against the corner. Overall, he was wide.
When he
open
that second touchdown, when he stretched out
like nitpicking
Jordan,
by Riddell.
When he stretched out like Jordan, and that was a great run out to catch, by the way. When he stretched out like that, didn't impress you at all.
When he caught the ball,
The
while
second,
he was
the second touchdown when he stretched out like Jordan. That didn't impress you at all.
He's a better receiver
Which
than Neighbors,
one?
man. Like it's
So
so
there was
nasty.
two. There,
He's better. He's
There was
still,
two.
he's
No,
definitely
I'm not talking the back of the end zone.
Early, can you click on
I'm
that
talking
latest
when he had to
comment?
do the run after catch. Like you said, he could not do. He's not good at run after catch, and he actually did do a great play.
when he
in
extended his
stretching out
arm to the touchdown.
yes.
Yeah, no.
That was a spectacular play.
You weren't
It wasn't?
impressed.
You
by that.
ran straight and made sure to get the touchdown.
Oh boys.
I mean,
Okay.
what do you want me to say? I mean, that's what
Well,
you're.
I got
supposed
him.
to
I
do.
got him, Brandon. Because
But
I knew.
This is clear hate. This is clear hate.
This is
clear
not.
hate.
This is
He's
not.
been
clear
hating
hate.
on Marvin since the
clear
draft.
hate.
This is not clear hate. There's no hating on Marvin. Stop getting in your feelings. The reality is, when it comes down to it, of course, I'm going to be team Neighbors, but we also got to be realistic on what we saw in the game. He was wide open for a lot of passes. It was more so blown covers. That's what
Hey,
you
Riddell, I believe that's his job.
So the reason why I'm saying it's a little bit overrated is it was a great statistical game, but I don't think it truly shows how good Marvin Harrison is or will be, because a lot of that was blown coverage. I feel like a game where it's especially once they start game planning for Marvin. I don't know what they were thinking. It's like they didn't even pay attention to where Marvin was on the field. Once they start game planning for him, obviously putting more better corners than the Rams have on him, and he has more grinded out games, that's going to be a better indicator of who Marvin Harrison is. This game in particular, it's going to look good on the data sheet, but wide open catches for touchdowns is not truly indicative of who Marvin Harrison should be. This is not a elite wide receiver performance in the sense of like he went crazy on this defense. So that's why I'm gonna say
Kind of did, but okay.
Okay, you made some sense there, so I'm gonna let you live. I ain't gonna fight you. Go ahead, though.
I ain't. So who's next?
Who's next?
they moved me, so Hefe.
No lie, Riddell made me forget what we was talking about.
Talk about overrated performer of the week.
The blasphemy.
Oh shit! Damn, and I had my okay. Well, look, this what I. So I was gonna say the Saints. Call me crazy,
Colorado.
but I think they win. Took care of business.
The team overall, I actually really respect that. Keep going. Okay.
I think they really well took care of business with a team that was lacking and underestimated them. I think it's gonna be different when they play against somebody that's ready to hit them in the mouth.
So you said the Saints are overrated. That had an overrated game against the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I respect it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Honestly, I'm gonna say Deshaun Watson. I'm gonna say the Browns. I definitely think that.
Who was overrated about it?
I mean, come on, bro. I think Jacksonville came in there, it was gonna be an easy dub. I think Browns got it together just for a little while, and they came in there and they pulled out the win.
Do you think Deshaun Watson did something overrated though to make you say it's overrated week? I feel like they just won the game in general.
That's what I'm saying. I think Cleveland winning is nothing to be excited about. It's not saying they may be turning something around. I think it's nothing. I think it's just the team's expectations kind of got them brutal. So I think that's kind of mostly what it is. Deshaun Watson and the Browns for me.
Fair enough. Yeah, Deshaun. Jaguars are pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. But go ahead, Michael. Your turn.
I'm not gonna go Saints. I'm actually gonna go, and this is no slight to early, but I have to call it how I see. I have to go Oakland. It's a very good defense and supposedly a very good offense that they came up against, and they did well. But I don't necessarily expect this to like keep going, to be honest with you. And I think that it's not even the fact that they're not talented. I think they are. But I don't see Gardner. I just don't see Gardner playing this well this whole year. I just don't. And I will be the
if he gets
first
the
one to
ball to
admit I
Brock
was wrong.
Bowers and Devontae Adams, he will.
Right. No, I'll be the first one to admit.
Right.
I'll be the first one to admit that I was wrong if it works out. I will, because I do believe that Brock Bowers. I believe that Brock Bowers.
I ain't admitting a goddamn thing.
Can be 100% within 2 or 3 years. Within 2 or 3 years, a top 5 tight end. I think he's very talented, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
for
don't
sure.
think Gardner's the guy. I still think they
R.I.P.
need a
Michael Mayer.
quarterback
Duh,
that.
he's a stopgap quarterback, but he's still a good quarterback.
Band-Aid. He's a
I
Band-Aid.
don't think
Band-Aid.
I don't think he's
He's a
good
Band-Aid.
enough to take them in the promised land with the
Nah, but he'll get
Chargers
him in the
being a
playoffs.
game up on them. I don't think they're a playoff team with the fact that the Chargers are a game up on them and that division is looking much more competitive than. I mean, it was looking competitive to
I just
start
need him
the
to
year,
get more
but now
wins
it's
than
even more
whatchamacallit,
competitive.
than the Falcons. I don't care. Just get more wins than the Falcons.
Mm.
That's good.
Well,
Michael,
yeah,
are you-
that's it. That's it for me.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I'm gonna go left field. I'm gonna have to say James Cook.
Ooh,
I think
Cookie Monster.
now James Cook
Really?
is a decent back. I do think
Man,
that's when you know you're capping.
He's cooked.
Internet gods let us know when you're capping.
He's cooked.
He is cooked.
Hold on.
Oh, he's
hold
back.
on.
He's back. He's back.
I think the reason he had a good game is because the whole Tua situation. The whole Tua situation. He was not playing well. He was not playing well. He was not playing well. Tua was not playing well. They were giving a lot of turnovers, and James Cook, they were able to just run it down their throat. I don't think Josh Allen had to pass that much in the entire game.
So what position does Tua play on defense?
Early.
But listen though, when you have Tua sitting there doing turnovers like that, and they have short fields, of course they can run the ball, and they don't have to worry about sitting there just throwing it 1,000 times a game. They can just run it down their throat with James Cook. And I don't think the Dolphins have a good run defense anyway. And that's number two. And
they lost Wilkins.
when you said what?
They lost Wilkins.
Yeah, of course. They don't have a good rush defense anyway. And with Tua turning the ball over so much, they're gonna have that defense is gonna be drained when they that defense is gonna be drained when they face a guy like James Cook, who is a fast guy. And of course, like what I'm saying, like they don't have a good rush defense, so of course you're gonna have that great game that you had, but I don't think he's gonna sustain that what he did last week.
All right. Lonnie, who you got?
I'm gonna go DK Metcalf. He had a good.
You son of a gun.
He had a good game. He did.
He did.
The biggest play of the game, that 60-yard bomb.
Smoke Gonzalez boots.
No, he
Hey,
did.
let him cook. Let him cook.
If you watch the play, you can see. If you watch the damn play, you can see that the safety was supposed to meet DK, but I guess he got confused, and so he stood pat like in the middle, and so DK just ran past him, and then next thing you know, no one's by DK. Free 60-yard bomb. Now, without that, like he still would have had like 72 yards, yada yada yada. Like was like out of 6 catches. He still had a solid game, but that one play that made him go like 127 was completely on the miscue on the defense. The guy forgot the damn play.
I did see that.
The guy forgot the play.
There was some obvious miscommunication.
Yeah, it was miscommunication. DK didn't like just smoke anybody. No, the guy just stood. And then he went, oh shit, and then turn. You can see it go, oh shit, turn around. It's like,
you can see it,
bomb. So yeah, but no, DK played solid.
Gonzalez had some tough matchups, man, this year.
Hey man,
he's playing well though. I think
he's locking up.
He locked up Garrett Wilson. He absolutely
did. He absolutely did.
Early.
The actual.
He locked up Jamar Chase too. So
come on, man, get us out Colorado. The actual overrated player of the game. Hey, listen, man, I see you, guy. I see you. Couldn't catch a cold last year. You played my bum ass Panthers team, but don't think I believe in you, Quentin Johnston. Okay, you are still a scrub. Whether you got those 6 catches and 2 touchdowns, you are still a bum, and you just played against a team who sucks. I don't believe in you, and you ain't fooling me. Get the pick, damn it.
Hey man, shout out Quentin Johnston, man. All right, who do we think should get the overrated nod?
I'm with you with the Quinn Johnson thing. I forgot about.
We got 2 for Quinn Johnston. So Hefe said the Saints team. Mo said, who did Mo say again?
The Browns.
The Browns. Oh, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun
Michael
Watson.
said the Raiders. Brandon said.
I'll go Quentin Johnson too.
And the Raiders was nasty.
Quinn Johnston. Okay. Oh, most people said Quinn Johnson.
They earned that win.
I do hope he turns it around though. Herbert needs some help.
All right. Next one. Unexpected / underrated performance of the week. Someone who went crazy that we didn't expect to go crazy this given week. We'll start off with early.
A guy that went crazy this week that surprised me, and I wasn't expecting on him going crazy this week, would have to be. Damn, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to think who got busy that I didn't expect to get busy this week. You know what? I'll say, just because of the team he played, I expected Sam Darnold to come back to life this week, but apparently, that ain't happening right now. So I'm gonna go with Sam Darnold because he definitely beat my San Fran team that I love so much.
I predicted him to beat the
Colorado.
49ers, by the way. I'm the only person that said that. Y'all thought I was crazy. Go ahead.
I'm the only person that said the Falcons would be in the Eagles.
True.
That's not true,
Both can be
Riddell.
true.
I
Both can be
said
true.
that the Falcons would beat the Eagles
Oh
too.
yeah, he did. Damn, I can't claim it then. Never mind. Anyway, he said Sam Darnold. Lonnie, who you got?
Even though he's me and Riddell's guy, I thought with the corner matchup that he would have like just a pedestrian game. Nico Collins balled out again. 135 yards and a TD on Jalen Johnson. Beautiful.
Yeah, and Tank,
Beautiful.
I don't know what's going on with Tank, but I'm dropping no wide
Stephon
open.
Diggs is going on with Tank.
Earl, I told you, bro. With
But he was
Stephon
wide
Diggs
open
there,
though. You catch
Tank
the
is going to be the
passes, man.
third option, man.
He is the third option. Not going to be. He
Yeah.
is. Nico is the number one.
He is the number one.
Nico looked like how you wish Drake London looked.
Nico is absolutely the number one.
Yeah,
And
Tank
Nico
literally for the game had -3 yards.
Nico just gets open, dude, and his body control for a 6'4" receiver is crazy, bro. He reminds me of like Brandon Marshall.
He looked like that new and improved Andre Johnson, bro.
Yeah, he does. He looks great, man. Nico
he do like
Collins.
Andre.
Shout out Nico Collins. He's a great
Oh.
receiver.
But also shout out Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter because they both had a sack and a half. Like that combo's looking scary.
Danielle Hunter been a dog, man. Yeah, he's going crazy.
Nah, I'll be real with you. I call bull because they couldn't do it last week versus the Colts who actually have a good O line.
It was the first game of the season.
The Colts probably have the best O-line in football besides the Lions.
If they did it versus the Colts, I can say, you know what? Let's legit. That Bears O-line was trash, and Caleb Williams hold the ball a little too long. So I ain't not. We'll wait.
I disagree with that, but we'll talk about Caleb in a second. But you said Nico. I really like the Nico pick. But at this point, I can't say he's underrated because he's that guy. We've been saying he's that guy.
Better than Drake London.
They're both my guys, so I don't really care. They're both my guys, so I don't care. I don't care. Nico Collins might end up a top 10 receiver this year, so I'm good with that. But
that's nasty.
It's not. But when it comes to underrated performer, I'm gonna give it to Hunter Henry. For the New England Patriots, he had 100 receiving yards. Jacoby Brissett loves Hunter Henry. It's kind of tough because the recent game against the Jets, he had a terrible performance, but that offense couldn't do jack shit against them.
Hunter was good with the Titans.
And he's good with the Patriots too. He's definitely the most reliable target. Jalen Polk is making it becoming a threat, but he's sure hands, very reliable. So 100. I mean, I bet a lot of people, including myself, got him for fantasy for all the reception and the targets, man. So Hunter Henry, shout out. He might have a solid year this year. Brandon, who you got?
He's good.
I'm gonna say Mike Gesicki. I think he had a solid game.
He did. Yeah.
Without
I'll tell you what, those
without
Chiefs can't cover a tight end. I'll tell you that much.
Hold on, without T Higgins there, I think he's really stepping up. I like Mike Gesicki. I always thought he was a good tight end. He got some skills. He got good hands and all that stuff like that. Also, Trey McBride too. Trey McBride. I mean, he has great hands. Just consistently a good weapon for Kyler Murray. So I gotta go with both of those guys.
Okay. Michael, who you got?
Give me Khalil Shakir. I just think the last 2 weeks he's been really good, and he's consistently been like the number one target for them, and I think that's going to continue.
I hope not. I need Dalton Kincaid to get some targets.
Did he do anything?
Yeah,
a little bit.
He had a touchdown in the first game. I think he had like 5 catches for like 40, 50 yards last game.
He ain't doing enough. He ain't no number one option Travis Kelce type thing right now.
Well, he's good. He looks like the number one option because I don't see
Travis Kelce ain't Travis Kelce right now.
Y'all talking about two different people. Michael's talking about Shakir. Y'all talking about Kincaid. Mo, who you got?
Oh, yeah, my bad. My bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Jordan Mason.
I mean, 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, he has been cooking.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey, who
had another 100-yard game last
They
week.
lost to the Vikings. I ain't trying to hear nothing.
But I think he still running for almost like
it wasn't Mason fault.
yeah.
Hey, Purdy said it himself. Purdy went up to Brian Flores and he said, "Yo, your scheme is crazy." Like that defense, Brian Flores knows what he's doing. Even with like the mismatched pieces that he done, because remember they lost a corner, unfortunately passed away. Another one like has like a season-ending injury.
Oh no,
when we did
Harrison
the
Smith and Stephon
teams,
Gilly, they've been playing well, bro. They ain't
I ain't
walked
gonna lie,
yet.
when we did the preseason teams, we shit on the Vikings. We would say the Bears gonna make it, the Lions, Packers. They are literally like the only other than the Packers. They are probably the best looking team right now after 2 weeks in that division. And we just knew they were gonna be garbage. We would say they were gonna lose so many games. Man, I feel bad.
I don't. I thought this team was good overall. The question was Sam Darnold. The question still is Sam Darnold. But shout out Sam Darnold for playing pretty well for the most part. But once people start figuring out Sam Darnold, I don't expect this to be the thing after like midway through the season. So we'll see. Hefe, who you got? Unexpected performer of the week.
I'm glad I got to pick last, man, because I get to say my guy, which none of y'all show no respect to. It's all good. But Baker Mayfield, missing the right tackle, went down in the tray and got it done. Not the prettiest stats, but got it done. Put the team on his back and got it done.
I respect that Baker Mayfield pick. Who we saying as a collective? We got Baker, Nico.
I'm gonna go Baker.
Hunter Henry.
Baker looking like a top 10 quarterback this year.
Maybe he's actually balling, and that's undeniable at the moment. Mike Gesicki's a pick. Jordan Mason.
I always like Baker though, so I'm happy for him.
So, all right, are we saying Baker Mayfield's a collective? Hunter Henry, Nico Collins, any of them getting love? Mike Gesicki.
Shout out, Hefe and Mo, man. Y'all teams doing the damn thing, man.
Yeah, well,
we
everybody
got to get these wins.
Well, everybody else is sucking. Y'all winning right now.
As long as I get these wins, the next couple weeks versus the Falcons, we all right.
Hey, and look, we not even 100% healthy right now. That's the most beautiful part.
Okay, all right. W Glaze. Who's saying?
Bro, that's a fact, bro. We missing a right tackle. We missing Vita Vea. Antoine Winfield lost our number 2 corner for the year. Bro, hey, look.
Hey, man, I respect it. Those are 2 impressive wins. No, that's undeniable.
That Lions win, very impressive. But also, Jared Goff is Jared Goff again. Thank God.
Hey, I'm telling you, thank goodness, because he here with the dub.
You never been anybody but. But who are we saying? Who are we agreeing on? Nobody's saying nothing. So
I mean,
I'm cool with Baker.
Okay.
I guess Baker. I don't really start judging like teams till like week 4. So like I get the whole hype 2 weeks of the season. Ooh, Baker top 10, but it's like I'm not there yet. I'm not
first
there
5 weeks for me.
Fair enough.
Well, so now it's the first 5 weeks, even though we've been going
They might chill, bro. It's cool, bro.
I just remember
we got the Broncos this week. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better, guys.
I would like to say this.
I'm not.
Hold on, Michael. I remember
he's misunderstanding what I'm saying.
I remember in the early 2010s, like the Cardinals would be like 4-0, 5-0, and they would miss the playoffs every year. Like they would always have a hard start. So I was like, I just never judge a team early on. I just don't. Because like me, like
another team who's doing like,
the Eagles are undefeated, the Patriots are undefeated, and the Cardinals are undefeated.
You know who else do that, Lonnie? The damn Titans. Titans will go like 6-1. And
6-1, and then they just
barely make the playoffs.
Fall off.
You remember when the Broncos went 6-0 and they still made the playoffs?
You lost your second quarter.
Crazy.
Via Vea's out. Eventually that's gonna wear and tear. Eventually, it's gonna kick in. It's gonna start getting cold.
Bro, everybody's about to come back after this week.
Yeah,
how long?
You said your second quarter's out for the season. So I'm just
but Zion McCollum almost had 2 interceptions last Sunday, bro. 2 interceptions. He look good. Look good.
Catch up to you eventually.
All right. So the newest and most the last like new top or the last kind of topic segment we're going to give. I call this, and it kind of corresponds with how nasty this man is every single week. I call this the Earl alert. So basically, what this is this is a player who is just playing trash. He is just bad. He sucks. So, who is on Earl alert as of week 2? I feel like there's
Bryce Young.
Yo, Brandon got something crazy going on.
That sound.
Yeah, that was Brandon.
Sound like somebody fighting a serial killer.
Washing chicken and shit.
I mean, we can kind of skip. There's such an obvious answer. I don't even know if we need to really go one by one. It has to be Bryce Young. But does anybody have anything different?
I don't think so.
What again?
For the worst performer of the week 2, who's on Earl alert? And I think the obvious answer is Bryce Young. He got benched for Andy Dalton.
It can be a knife fight between Daniel Jones and Bryce Young.
I ain't gonna lie.
Daniel Jones played all right.
Also, that Giants front seven, Jesus Christ, boy. Especially for which I'm supposed to be. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Little suspect.
Yeah. I mean, other than Dexter Lawrence, but I'm with you. Okay. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, Earl alert will be something that's introduced every episode. So who's going to be the worst guy every single week as well? So,
Bryce Young this week, unfortunately.
oh, it's so easily Bryce Young. There's really not much to say about it. So we can kind of just move right past it. So let's do the NFL week 2 power rankings. To kind of reiterate our week 1 power rankings.
Please.
Number 1 was the Chiefs. 2 was the 49ers. 3 was the Eagles. 4 was the Ravens. 5 was the Lions. 6 was the Texans. 7 was the Bills. 8 was the 8 was the Dolphins. 9 were the Cowboys, and 10 is the Rams. So this
I'm
is
just saying that Lion spot should be taken.
Yeah, this is very different power rankings.
I'm about to say the Lions spot. Half that fucking power ranking ain't in this power ranking no more. Let's
Well,
go.
I think it should be Chiefs 1 and Texans 2.
I agree with Chiefs.
That's
No.
it for me.
No. At number 1.
It's Chiefs. Stop. I'm not.
That's
I'm
it.
really
Yeah,
not.
wait,
doing it.
Damn, can I? Yes.
No,
Yes.
because you're not going to say the Chiefs. This is going to be.
I
disgusting.
am. Even though they don't look the best. Anyway, Kansas City Chiefs are number 1. That defense is very suspect though. But I'll let it cook. At number 2, if we're being honest, the team that has dominated these last 2 games from start to finish is the New Orleans Saints. I'll be honest.
It is, though. It is.
Get the fuck out!
It
Hey,
is.
you will put the Saints over the Texans? Are you out of your mind?
This is my
Yeah.
nigga.
No. I ain't you stop me for that. Get out of here with that.
For that, the Saints.
No.
The
get out of here with that.
Texans. Hold up. So let's do this then. Why they number 2, Brandon? They barely
The
beat
Texans
the
overall. No, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that.
Anyway,
They have an
y'all
overall
lost
better
to
roster,
Packers.
period, than the Saints. Don't do that.
That's a bad looking win.
I can go every single player for
You
player,
barely-
and they're better. I don't want to hear
What
nothing
team was
about
better
that.
early?
I don't
What
want to hear
team
nothing
was
about
better?
that.
I bet
Damn.
the
Cut
Texans
it out.
beat the
Cut it
Texans.
out.
I
I'm
bet
not doing
the
that.
Saints beat the Texans 1-on-1.
Wait, we need some order in the court.
Guys,
right now.
let's go roster for roster right now. CJ Stroud better than Derek Carr. As far as running back, Joe Mixon is looking better than Alvin Kamara. I don't care about
Nah,
the 4
Derek Carr
touchdowns.
got the best passer though, B.
Nico Collins is better than Chris Olave right now. Exactly.
But what are we doing? You, nigga,
Cut it out.
Team ranking. You're doing player for player. Stop it.
I'm talking about the team. You couldn't name me one player else better than the Texans.
CJ
Go
Stroud
ahead
does
with
not
that.
look better than Derek Carr over 2 weeks.
Yes, he does.
No,
Get
he
out of
don't.
here with that.
No, we don't.
Everybody knows it's a fluke win. But it's, don't give me no Cowboys win. We gonna put him as number 2.
Nigga, y'all was the fluke win. Y'all
You
suck.
kidding me?
The coach suck.
What
You
fluke
lost
win? What are you talking about?
Dog, you just lost. You just lost to fucking Will Levis. Nigga,
Who is
shut
y'all?
up.
I don't play
Stop
for them.
it.
What are you talking about?
Stop.
I never say they were good.
Y'all couldn't score on the Packers, nigga. Stop it. Y'all suck.
What are you talking
All
about?
right, can we
What are
relax?
you even talking
We get
about?
some order.
Nigga,
We get some
y'all-
order in the score.
Let it cook. Let it cook. Let it cook.
Y'all
What are you talking about?
Y'all
You just bring up and call out of nowhere.
Real quick.
Stop
Let
it.
me ask you a question real quick. Are we going to even slide New Orleans into the top 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
New Orleans number 2.
They're not number
Top
2.
10. I'm not putting number 2.
They're not
And number 2 is crazy. And number 2 is crazy.
They're
Number
like
2 is
top
crazy.
7, top 5 to top 7.
I do have something to say about the Chiefs, though.
I'm cool
You
with top
guys say
five.
we not
Number
putting
two
the
is
Saints
fine.
over the Bucks, though. We not putting the Saints over the Bucks, though.
Why can't?
All right,
You
we'll
just
get there.
said
We'll
they
get
should
there.
be number
Hold on,
2.
No,
hold
the
on,
Saints are better.
hold on.
The Bucks are better than the Saints.
But I literally just thought about it. We literally beat the Commanders and we beat the Lions, bro. That's
Bucks are
definitely better than
Saints.
anybody.
Hold on.
The Bucks are better than the Saints. Period. We're not doing
We'll get
that.
everybody.
All
We'll get
All
everybody.
right, relax.
We'll get
Let
there.
Riddell go. Let Riddell get the
Hold
room
on,
back.
but if we being honest,
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get
Dallas
there.
may not be.
We'll get
Chill,
there.
chill,
We'll
chill,
get
chill,
there.
chill.
But
I want to say something about the Chiefs,
allow
though.
Ronnie to say what he got
Mo,
to say.
chill, wait.
And then we'll figure out number 2. And we'll vote on number 2, who the number 2 is.
So, no, I agree that the Chiefs should be number 1, but I am worried because Isaiah Pacheco, at first they said 6 to 8 weeks, and then Andy Reid says, yeah, he might come back this season or next season. So we don't know what's going on with him.
That's scary. That's scary. That's scary.
Chiefs, now let's be real. Chiefs are one by default.
Yeah, let
But
him
the
cook.
Chiefs-
Let him cook.
The Chiefs have a lot of flaws
Let
in
him cook, bro.
their game.
You just put him number 1.
Early
What are you talking about?
cook. Early
Go ahead,
cook.
go ahead, Lonnie.
Yeah, let him cook.
What are you talking about? Go ahead.
They just got Kareem, but also Travis Kelce has been looking sluggish. He even said himself that he hasn't been playing like
I
that.
said it number 1. The fuck?
That's what I said. So why are you arguing against this
What I'm
point when you
saying
agree to the
is
same
they are
point?
by default.
Hey, all right, Lonnie. Are you
Okay. Like I said, but Isaiah Pacheco, we don't know when he's going to be back. Is it going to be 8 weeks or it's going to be next year?
That's scary.
Their best weapon, Travis Kelce, has not been getting the ball like that.
He gave me cooked in fantasy.
Yeah, and he even
He
says
got
it himself.
39 yards over 2 games.
He even said it himself. He's like,
For 4
He's like, I'm not used to this. I don't know what's going on. It's called you're getting old. It's called getting old. I don't think he's falling off. I'm not going to go there yet. But the first 2 weeks haven't been looking good.
No,
I will say this
you in
about
that-
Mahomes.
you in that-
Mahomes did miss him in the end zone. He did miss him in the end zone last game. He ended up scoring a touchdown on somebody else, but Travis was also wide open. So I'm not
Travis,
discussing
go
that
back
he's
to
just
black
being
women,
cooked.
please.
Aging your boy.
Stop. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
all right.
Swift is wearing it down.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing
They're
that.
number 1, but I'm worried. I'm worried about them for next week. I'm worried about them.
Let's figure this out. So, number 2, Brandon, Lonnie say Texans. Early says Saints. I'm guessing Mo says Saints.
Insane.
Hefe, Michael, who do you think is number 2? Is it Texans, Saints, or is it someone else?
Texans.
Texans.
Why on earth would the Saints be number 2? That
I'm
doesn't
being
make
nasty.
any sense.
Relax.
Hefe, do you
Doesn't make
choose
any
Saints?
sense.
Saints or Texans, Hefe?
Thank you, Q. Thank you, Q English. Thank you, Q English. God damn.
I'm gonna go.
What y'all want to do? Let me just say this real quick, Riddell. What y'all want to do is y'all want to go.
No, let him go. Let him go. You had your time. Let him go.
Y'all want to go out with y'all like. And we're talking about just week 2 power rankings of who looked the best after the first 2 weeks. The Saints
I'm
is up
not
there.
putting the
That's all I'm
Saints at number
saying.
2. I'm not putting the Saints at number 2. No, they're not. They're not number 2. They're not.
All right, allow Hefe to say what he got to say.
You put them over the Bucks. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go with the Texans. I like the Texans. 7 sacks against Caleb Williams was crazy.
Texans are number 2. Now, who is number 3 on this list?
Packers.
Right now,
Packers.
The undefeated teams. Let's get those names out of the way first. The undefeated teams are. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Number 2 is not the Texans. Number 2 is the Bills.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
There it is.
I was gonna
We
say
automatically
Bills.
got number 3 then. So then we automatically got number 3.
Okay,
One, two, and three.
No. So the Bucks could be 4th or 3rd for me. I don't mind where they get placed, but they should definitely be top 5.
let me read off
100%.
The Bucks have had some impressive wins.
Let me
with
read
their
off
lack of
They've had the most
lack of health.
Hold on. Let me read off the
Absolutely.
rest of the undefeated teams. Let me read them off. So we got the Chargers, the Vikings, the Saints, the Steelers, the Seahawks, and the Bucks are the last remaining undefeated teams left. So that can help you kind of formulate an opinion. But yeah, who's number 4 right now? Mo, what do you think?
I thought you said 3.
I'm gonna say the Saints.
3 Texans, 2 is Bills. I think we
my
agreed to Bills. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool.
So you said who's number 4? Did we already pick a number 3?
Yeah, 3 is Texans, 2 is the
Okay,
Bills.
all right, then I'm gonna go Saints then.
Oh,
Same. I think it has to be Saints or Bucks. I'm not gonna lie. At this point,
Dude, you have to give it to the Bucks. Come on now, you have to give it to the Bucks.
Oh,
I'm
the
not
Bucks,
a huge
that's
fan
the argument. Bucks and
The Bucks
Saints?
number 3.
No, 4.
4.
Over the Saints.
They should be number 3. That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Oh yeah.
So
I
Brandon
mean,
said
y'all already know how I feel, but I don't even got to put no.
Yeah, we ain't gotta go.
I'd go Tampa Bay here. I'd go Tampa Bay personally.
so. Michael says
Whoa.
Bucks.
Of
Mo says
course
Saints.
you do, Mike.
Mike, what is going on with your mic, bro?
It's not Mike. Hey,
Who's
is
that?
that? Mo?
No, that ain't me.
Dude, what is going on? Oh,
Is that early? Early, what are you doing over there? Because the moment you
I
made it,
swear that wasn't me.
what
Yeah, I
are you
heard it before.
doing over there?
In the
he
background.
sounded like he was having sex with Tron. or
Yo,
something.
those slurping sounds were crazy.
That was unreal. That was
We're gonna
unreal.
speed past that, but go ahead though.
Anyway, so Michael said Bucks. Hefe
Yeah.
said Bucks. Brandon said Bucks. Mo said Saints. Early said Saints. Lonnie, who do you say?
I'll go Saints.
Okay. I am the tiebreaker. So this is what I want to determine my
I
opinion.
don't know you gonna pick right there.
Hefe versus Mo right now. Whoever has the better argument, I'll pick your side. That is
Boy.
That's what I want to do right now.
Here we go.
So who is the better team right now? Bucks or Saints between Mo and Hefe?
Yo, what is happening?
Early.
Mike?
Whose quarterback has the better pass?
Yo,
Early. Figure that out, Early. What are you doing?
Dude.
and his face is frozen too. You gotta.
All right.
That is crazy.
FA versus Mo, Bucks versus Saints. Who's better?
I'm gonna just say this: what team faced more adversity early and still won?
So your team faced more adversity?
Yeah, we lost guys and still put up dubs against better teams as well. I would say that the Redskins, I would say that the Commanders are better than the Panthers, and I would say that the Lions are better than Dallas.
Absolutely.
We were down 2 offensive linemen though.
We're down to offensive lineman, a defensive lineman, corners, our top tier safety.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's quarterback? Whose
To be fair
quarterback?
to Mo,
Whose quarterback is performing better overall? Whose running back is performing better overall?
Whose defense is performing better overall?
Don't we have more turnover? Don't we have more sacks than y'all?
Y'all might, but our offense is we still got better wins against better teams. It's easy to get sacks against bad teams.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Okay, but
I mean, y'all play something twice a season. Y'all do it out eventually.
Yeah.
But do we not all agree that Detroit didn't have the best day?
I don't care nothing about that. Detroit is hands down better than the Cowboys. I trust them way more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
what is
in the regular season and playoffs.
Even with 800 against guys,
we don't have to talk about playoffs, B. We don't have to talk about
the biggest fear right now I have for the Saints is that y'all ain't been challenged yet. When y'all do get punched in the mouth, how will y'all act?
Exactly.
All right, I decided to pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
But look at the points we're putting up, though.
Oh boy.
Hey, I already made my pick. It was the Bucks. Hefe had the better argument. Well, are we putting these Saints for number 5?
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
You
I'm
got
cool
to.
with that.
Look, yeah, you're right. That's it. We doing that. That's cool.
I'm cool with that.
All right, so now it gets a little bit interesting. So 6 Vikings.
Yeah.
No.
Why not? Why not? That's the question, guys. Why not?
Hold on. Name some teams.
Wait. I know. Wait, some people are gonna get mad
They
at me
beat the
when I say
49ers
this,
without
but-
Christian McCaffrey and Debo
Wait,
Samuel.
They still
can I
beat
just
the
say
49ers.
I still
Without
think
two
the
of their best
49ers.
weapons.
The Jets, he went there when the Jets played, and Debo didn't do shit when the Jets played. So and they still cooked the Jets. So no.
Yeah, the Vikings have the same case the Saints and the Bucks have. Impressive wins against good teams. And then the team that wasn't that honestly, they might have a better argument because they beat a team that they shouldn't beat in the 49ers, and the team that they should
Which I called, by the way. Go ahead.
Fair. And the team that they should beat, they blew out the Giants. So
And
they did what the Bucks and the Saints did combined.
You can go they don't have CMC or whatever. Dude, Jordan Mason still went off, dog. Come on now. He still went
Dude,
off.
to me, I still think some people might be like, whoa, overreaction. But if it is off of 2 weeks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking I'm gonna take Pittsburgh over them. I'm not gonna lie because
I
of the
love
defense.
Pittsburgh, but I love Pittsburgh.
They don't have that. They don't have that type of offensive talent that Pittsburgh does. Their
Yeah,
defense is
Nah, but
outscored.
Pittsburgh has been getting wins though.
So is
Say
the
what?
Vikings.
Yeah, so is Vikings. And you can argue the Vikings defense is pretty good too. They're not on the level of Pittsburgh, of course, but they're pretty good.
I don't think it's even close.
I think
between the two.
I think they're close to elite.
But the offense of the
I
Vikings.
I don't think they are. I don't think their secondary. I don't think their secondary is going to hold up. I don't think they.
Dude, Harrison
I'm
Smith
sticking to my guns.
and Stephon Gilly, bro, they still look very good.
Dude, Gilly did this in Dallas last year. He had a couple of good games, and then he started getting torched, and things were different. Like I don't
he was
think
not
Harrison
torched last year. Come on.
So he didn't get torched in Seattle.
Let's get back on track. Let's get on the track.
He got torched against Seattle.
Hey, can we be real though? Can we be also real? Buffalo should be number one.
No, but
no, we ain't doing that.
When it comes down
boy.
to
All right.
what is the good argument for the Vikings not being number 6 though? Because I don't think I've heard a good argument that the Vikings shouldn't be number 6.
Because I
if
just
the
think
Saints are on this list, then the Vikings should be on this list.
Yeah,
honestly, besides Justin Jefferson, I think it's comparable between Pittsburgh and in the Vikings. I understand that Sam Darnold's played really well.
There's their running back room too.
Dude, the way that I've seen Najee play these first 2 weeks, I'm not saying he's better than Aaron Jones. I am not.
I know, but
I do think wait. But I do think that I do think that the Vikings offensive line is better. And I do think that Aaron Jones is better, but I do think Jalen Warren and Najee Harris looks revitalized this year. Like, I understand that might be an overreaction, but I see him bursting way harder than I've seen him in a lot. Like, since
pause,
Alabama.
my boy, pause. Whoa.
See, I don't even have to think about pause when I say things like that because I'm not even worried about that type of behavior.
Whoa.
So
the only thing
I'm
might
saying
do
is he's
Mike. The only reason why I might take the Vikings, one reason I might take the Steelers over the Vikings is 2 reasons. It's the talent they played against. Steelers went week 1. They did beat the Broncos, but the Giants were worse than the Broncos. The Giants were worse than the Broncos. But week 1, they beat the Atlanta team that just beat the Philly team. That a lot of us love.
There was a different Atlanta team. Kirk.
What the fuck are you? All right, bro.
Kirk looked drastically different. Kirk.
I'm sorry for saying that.
There's no way. No. There's no way you watch week 1 Kirk and week 2 Kirk and think they're even close to similar.
Okay. Did you watch the game? Did you watch the game,
Really?
Riddell?
I watched both games.
Really,
Did you watch the game, Riddell?
Wait, are we?
Hey, Riddell. Before they had that 2-minute drive, which most quarterbacks actually say, quarterbacks have been on record to say when they go to new teams, the 2-minute drive when they look the most comfortable. When we look at everything he did other than that 2-minute drive, the same 2-minute drive he should have had in the first place if you got catch the ball. What did he do the whole game? Riddell?
He played well. He played better.
No.
I don't think.
He played better, but he didn't play well.
He played better. If he don't get 2-week drive,
he played better than he did last week, which ain't saying much.
Man, stop it.
Wait,
man.
yeah.
Overall, he definitely played better than last. But no.
I think
I don't even need to prove him playing good. I don't need to prove that. I just need to prove the fact that Kirk was a drastically different quarterback week 1 and week 2. So comparing the Falcons,
I think week 1 he went home and met with some real competition, and I think week 2 he took the drunk girl home, bro.
Honestly, to me,
week 2 he just took the drunk girl home, bro. That's all he did.
Honestly, the only difference. Wait, Riddell, wait.
He was mobile. His mechanics looked better. He was
Riddell, wait.
That sounds like a crime.
Can I say something? Wait.
That sounds like a crime.
I think honestly,
the Eagles' defense ain't as good as
It looked like a crime was there, Lonnie.
They were.
Wait, early, hold on. I think the difference
when he was
in the
missing
performances.
easy throws he usually makes in week
Riddell,
1. And week 2, he was making those same throws.
Wait, one point I want to make. I just think that the second game, the real difference was the end of the game. He was phenomenal at the end of the game. But besides that, I didn't really see anything that much different in his game between the first 2 weeks.
Well,
but I will say that I think he played better. I think he played overall better, but I still saw the same.
I can't help you if you're not seeing something.
I can't help you if you're jaded from bias.
It's
I
not
can't help it if you're
biased. Even
jaded.
the announcers who
So
are
are we
calling
not?
the
But we
game.
now are we not
Even
gonna
the
be honest and say
announcers.
that the
Even
Pittsburgh
the
defense ain't
announcers.
number one in the league?
Even the announcers who are calling the game were
Fuck
saying
about the
Kirk
announcers.
I don't care about
Cousins.
what the
Pittsburgh
announcers
number
are
one
saying.
defense.
Troy
People
They
who
watch
understand
announcers.
quarterback play. What are we talking about?
better
Oh,
linebacker,
pin Marley's
better
comment.
D-line.
Rydell,
Come on,
you
dog.
lost with the announcers thing, bro.
Yeah,
Because
no,
there is a damn
exactly.
Chris Collinsworth. Chris Collinsworth just glazes
Pin
everybody. That
Marley's
doesn't even.
comment.
That is the craziest argument to make, dude. Chris
That is
Facts.
Collinsworth is an announcer.
Marley's facts in there.
Okay, hold on. Just
comments.
because someone who is much more knowledgeable about the position glazes sometimes doesn't take away when they give actual critique.
Keon
and
Johnson
actual
has been an announcer.
analysis.
You don't know shit.
I don't care. Actual analysis of the
Kirk
game.
Cousins had to nullify the Philadelphia's pass
Jalen
rush.
Hurts not make the game easier for him.
No, Riddell, I understand
That's
what you're saying,
irrelevant.
and I agree with some of your points, but using the announcer part is just that's the only part I have a problem with. I get what you're saying, and yes, Kirk has improved from week 2 to week 1. I did see
That ain't saying much. Yeah.
I did see the
was
improvement.
dra-
And I
it was
also
better.
Riddell, I also told you I don't think he's gonna really get back to his full self until like week 4 or 5 because it's gonna take a little bit.
Which I don't agree with. But also it's
He
kind
played
of
terrible week 1 and he got a little bit better week 2. This weekend,
little bit better. He got very much better than week 1.
Stay with me, Riddell. I think he's gonna get even better next game, and the game after that, I think he's gonna improve again. Like I said,
I think that's really easy to say when he goes playing up against a Steelers defense, and then he plays against a Philadelphia defense.
But
I think that's easy to say.
watching Kirk in particular, if you're watching how he's throwing the ball, how he's looking in the pocket, the throws that he's making, there's no way if you're really analyzing both, Kirk could not throw the ball. He was stiff in the pocket. He couldn't do that.
Yeah, because he had one of the best defensive lines with one of the best players in the league against him in the first game, and in the second game, he came up against two young defensive tackles that are solid.
His footwork.
Well, let's talk about how AJ Brown went next.
It's easy to have better footwork when the pressure isn't in your face by one player.
What are you talking about? What are you
talking about? They lose that game if the Eagles get their shit together. You know that, bro. You niggas are 0-2.
They play Kansas City Sunday. Let's see that refined Kirk Cousins.
They should have beat the Steelers, but
they play Kansas City Sunday. Let's see that refined Kirk Cousins.
Justin Fields did not turn the ball over, and that Pittsburgh defense kicked his ass the same way the Eagles defense should have did.
But the same 2-minute warning, the same clutch drive that he had in the Steelers, he couldn't compete because he could not play the position well. He had a clutch.
That good old Falcons offensive line better stop Chris Jones.
Hold on, Hefe, hold on. Because remember, they said like with 1:54 left, the Falcons had a 0.02% chance of winning.
Right.
That's all on the Eagles. I'm sorry. If you have a 0.02,
what does that have to do with Kirk?
Literally. I think they had that same chance the whole game, bro.
What does that have to do with Kirk Cousins? He played well.
Philadelphia never took their head for making mistakes.
If a team has a 0.02% chance of winning, is it more likely because of them winning, or is it because of the other team?
That's irrelevant. What does that have to do with Kirk's play? He played football. He was given the ball.
He played a weaker defense as opposed to week 1.
I'm not talking about winning or losing right now. I'm talking about his play.
The Eagles fumbled the game.
I already admitted that.
You said he was in the last 3 minutes. You know why he didn't play well? Because you didn't let Robinson get going. Joey Porter was going Drake London's ass, and the Pittsburgh defense is not only good at stopping the run, they have a great pass rush. He didn't want it all. So you can say he didn't look good. No, the Eagles just gave Kirk more chances. Let's be honest. He don't even get that last game winning drive if it ain't for the fact that Saquon catch the damn ball.
That's a fair point.
No, it's not, because when you're looking
at it's game over if he catches the ball, Riddell. Actually, it's game over.
You're taking two different teams.
No.
Stop it. You niggas should be on to.
No. You are taking away the drastic difference in their play. We all know. We already analyzed it.
But we see drastic difference Sunday. When they play the Chiefs, we're gonna see the difference.
We already analyzed
it. Had so much time back there. Be for real. He didn't have that time with J.J. Watt back there. He didn't. How many times did Kirk have so much time to make plays on 3rd and long? Stop it, man. Don't do this for them.
No. There's no.
Since he playing so good, he's got to show up Sunday. He better show up Sunday.
Okay, I don't know why you keep on bringing up Sunday. The thing is, we're just
Because they play
talking
against the Chiefs, a good team.
I'm taking Steelers over the Vikings because the Vikings.
Now you lost me, Riddell.
Lonnie, he's talking about this Sunday.
Now you lost me.
Lonnie, you're chatting. Okay, can you listen?
I'm chatting. You're chatting.
He's talking about this Sunday. What does that have to do with right now?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Let me get this off.
On the point.
No.
At the end of the day, you niggas.
Hold on. I'm getting this off. Because apparently Saquon catching the ball is irrelevant. The Eagles having a
Lonnie, he's talking about this Sunday.
Falcons having a 0.02% chance of winning.
But he's on this game though, Riddell. He's on this game.
Cousins having more time in the pocket irrelevant. Like all this stuff is just irrelevant to
Lonnie,
this point.
can you listen? Listen to me.
You listen. We keep on giving you points. You keep on saying irrelevant.
Lonnie, listen. Because listen, Hefe brought up the Chiefs game. That's what I said was irrelevant. Are we on the same page now? The Chiefs game.
You're just chatting at this point. But go off.
Hefe, did you not bring up the Chiefs game?
Watch this.
Hefe, did you not bring up the Chiefs game?
He did.
Okay, so Lonnie, what am I chatting about?
I got you beat though. So look, watch this though.
What you're chatting about is that every point, everything that we're saying is
what
the
was I
difference
chatting
between
about when I
week 1
told
and week
you
2 you're saying is irrelevant. Everything that we're saying, you're focusing. Fuck what Hefe said. I don't give a fuck what Hefe said. Everything that we're saying is the difference between week 1 and week 2.
Damn, dog.
No offense, Hefe. He's trying to move the goalposts. He's trying to focus on what you're saying to
gaslighting is the term.
That's away from early and Brandon's points. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna let him do that.
Riddell really be gaslighting for Kirk Cousins. That's crazy.
He's trying to gaslight.
Exactly, bro. He definitely do, bro.
That's really crazy.
You said he was about hey. Wait, hold on 1 second. You said he was about a quarterback. In week 2, Kirk Cousins was pressured on 30% of his dropbacks, which was 23rd in the league in week 2. They only pressured him 10 times on 31 dropbacks, my nigga. So he didn't look better. He just had more chances.
Sweet baby Jesus.
There's no way you're watching the game and you said Kirk did not.
You wasn't watching the game. You wasn't watching the game.
He looked better.
You wasn't watching the game.
Well, I just told you why he looked better.
I just told you
why he looked better.
30%.
Lonnie,
fucking pressure. What are you talking about?
Because early things say it has nothing to do with Kirk actually getting more healthy.
2 things could be true.
No, 30%.
Why are you acknowledging what early is saying?
You got 31 dropbacks.
Because you're also ignoring what he's saying. I'm saying 2 things could be true.
I'm not ignoring what he's saying.
Is he getting better as he's coming back from injury? Yes. But did he also play against a worse defense? Yes. Was he also pressured a lot less? So he had more time to do things? Yes. So I'm not just gonna give him all this credit. You're giving him a lot of credit. I'm saying, like, yes, he did look better, but at the same time, I have to put in he was pressured less. He had more time in the pocket. Like he went up against a worse defense. He really shouldn't have won that game. The Eagles also fumbled that game. So yes, he looked better, but also the Eagles gave him every single opportunity to succeed. It was not Kirk Cousins winning the game. It was the Eagles losing the game. That is what I'm saying.
Okay,
that's lost that game.
That is fine. But the core of the point that I was making, which you acknowledge, the part that I said was irrelevant is all the extra stuff. And the reason why I said, because I'm only focusing on Kirk's game. I already acknowledged in my analysis before that the Eagles team were going to be a worse defense than the Steelers team. There's a reason why I said the Falcons were going to beat the Eagles. I already acknowledge all that. But to say that Kirk Cousins, which you acknowledge, which I'm glad at least someone's acknowledging it, he looked healthier and he looked better than he did week 1 to week 2, helps elicit why the Falcons team from week 1, who had no pass game because Kirk looked awful, versus week 2, now they actually have a pass game. There are 2 different.
Watch this, guys.
I can't wait to see how healthy he is week 3.
I gave you 30% week 2. Do you know the percentage that the Steelers had pressure on Kirk Cousins week 1?
I'm gonna say 60%.
I'm saying this
72%.
I was off by 12.
72%. So if you're telling me a guy looks better because he had literally damn near half as many pressure, under half as many pressures,
40% less, 42%
less. Duh. That don't mean he played better. That just means he looked better because the defense was worse.
See, that's why I brought up the saying irrelevant, because he's completely not acknowledging that Kirk When it comes to his footwork, look better. When it comes to the throws he was making, look better. When it comes to handling the pressure when he does arrive in his face,
72% of your dropbacks, people are in your face.
When you're watching him
throw
the ball,
you just get your D-line is getting cooked. I mean, your line getting cooked.
When you're watching him throw the ball, you can acknowledge it. This is why in the Minnesota team, when they had a bad offensive line, Kirk was one of the best in handling pressure. He's actually really good at handling pressure. The thing is, last game he couldn't move. That's the problem.
Justin Fields and like 6 field goals say otherwise.
How are you going to say he played better when literally? So
wait,
I'm watching him with
but you're saying wait. When he played against worse for defense.
Because
he might be
looks better. His mechanics.
Wait, can I just say
throwing better? His footwork. He's actually a little bit more.
Of course, your mechanics look better when you have more time, Riddell.
Wait. Can I just say? Let
Michael go. Let Michael go.
We're beating a dead horse here. We're beating a dead horse.
The last thing that I'll say, the Kirk Cousins blitz stuff, like against the blitz where he can see it or recognizes it. Yes, he is good against the blitz, but when we're talking about pressure, we have to make off-script plays. We know Kirk Cousins is not good in that factor. Come on.
He doesn't have the athleticism. Of course he doesn't.
Oh,
he just doesn't have it. That's
I'm talking about handling pressure coming into his face. Him and Stafford are really good at that.
Like when they if it's a blitz by linebackers, but I'm saying like if it's a situation where no one's open and he's getting pressure from a 4-man front and they get in his face, that's his problem. When he recognizes that pressure's coming, it's easy for him, and he does that pretty well. So I agree with you there, but I'm saying, yeah, off-script plays is the issue, and when he doesn't recognize the blitz is the issue. So, and that's stuff that he can still win and not be good at. I mean, he's done it for most of his career that way.
No, between Jalen Hurts' interception that gave y'all good field possession, between the Eagles making mental mistakes on defense, giving up 3rd and fucking 15s because they couldn't get no pressure on the quarterback, dog, he didn't play much better, Riddell. He literally was just playing. He got better situations. The running game was actually cooking this week, which wasn't cooking last week. And again, you had an offensive drive at the end of the game that wasn't even supposed to exist in the first place. So if you take away a lot of the mistakes that the Eagles made, Kirk Cousins don't have that good of a game. I watched the entire game, bro. You just saying that he looked better because they won the game, dog.
No, I'm not.
I literally he looked better because the defense was worse.
No. I'm not repeating myself. I already said verbatim on what made him look better. I had nothing to do with him winning the game. So
next topic.
We're not even done with the power rankings. We still got to figure out number 6. Is it the Vikings or the Steelers? Because that's how we got down here.
Let's speed through this.
I'll go Vikings.
Yeah, I'll go Vikings.
We go Vikings. Is it 7?
No, this is 6.
Yeah, you guys go Vikings.
And then Steelers right after them. It's cool, Mike. We don't have to go. Right, Vikings, and then Steelers next week. Steelers next one.
Yeah.
Number 8.
We'll go with the Chargers.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You don't want to go Lions over the Chargers?
No, Chargers.
No.
Actually,
if Jared Goff.
No, I'll still take Lions over the Chargers.
I'll take the Lions over the Chargers still. I'll take the 49ers over the Chargers still.
Agreed. Even though
they're kind of undefeated right now. I'll take the Lions. The 49ers are banged up. Brock Purdy got to prove something to me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'll go Lions.
Okay, I'm 2-3 Lions. Brandon said, who are you saying?
Yeah, I'm fine with the Lions too.
Okay.
Wait. Did we go Chargers first at 8?
No, we picked Lions instead.
All right.
Democracy. All right, so 9, is it Chargers or is there another team?
I'm fine with Chargers.
No, I'm still taking the Niners over the Chargers. Personally.
The 49ers over Chargers?
I'm just more impressed with the first win than I am with.
I need to see the 49ers this week.
We'll still give guys their just due. So I'll go with the Niners.
There's other 1-1 teams like the Eagles, of course.
No,
I don't like.
Bro, what?
If the Eagles are not making it, the Packers are not making it. So
why the Packers are 0-1? Why wouldn't the Packers?
The Eagles are. I'd stick the Eagles at 10, like 9 or 10.
Packers are 1-1.
The Eagles and the Cowboys can be at the same level for me, and that's.
I would put Dallas above Philly for sure.
Shut the fuck up! Dallas ain't making this list. I will kick all you niggas off this goddamn chat. Stop it, bro.
What?
Stop it.
Dictatorship.
Because Dallas went 1-1. All right,
World.
Fuck
you're
you talking
chatting.
about?
You put the Raiders on this list though.
We're going to talk about how
You put the
bad
Raiders
y'all
on this
lost. Stop it.
You put, dude. You put the Raiders. You put the Raiders on this list.
We want to put the
Dude,
Cowboys
you have the Raiders.
We're still in the
You have
single
the
digits.
Raiders.
We need to move on.
Really, shut up. You're such a troll, bro.
This
Like,
is
shut
this is
up,
non-
bro.
This
Don't
is-
piss me off
This
here
is a
today.
non-conversation.
Bro, you don't piss me off. That's what you need to be
The
worried.
Detroit
I'm
Lions.
playing.
How could you back down like that? You should have stood on that.
Yo,
man.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Yo,
Michael's a fucking.
Hey, look,
No, I
ain't
don't want
gonna lie.
Early to actually think that I'm angry at him.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, whoa.
Mike was talking crazy. You know how you say something like
No.
that? You know how you say
Bro,
something
I'm not
under your
scared
breath?
of Early. Wait.
say
I just
something
wanted
under
to
your
make
breath?
sure that
Yeah.
Early.
No,
That was crazy. Mike was like, yo, you don't
You
piss
know how
me
you
off.
say something under your
No,
breath?
nigga, you don't piss me off.
You know how you say something under your
I
breath to
got
your
the
parents?
plea real quick.
You know how you get smell yourself with your parents and you say something crazy?
Okay.
When Mike said that, I kind of looked up like, hey, I was about to crash out. You didn't come down to see me crash out.
I know. That's why. That's why I had to let you know I wasn't
Mike?
actually mad. No, because I wasn't actually mad. That's why I said it. Because I was like,
I was
bro.
like, oh
That's not
shit, that nigga told you. Oh boy.
Hey, Mike.
I'm about to gas
Mike.
the shit out of that.
Niggas
I
like
swear to God, I was
Brandon.
about to instigate
Niggas
that.
like Brandon
Oh,
are the reason why
man.
people get hurt every day. When they say you shouldn't have gassed. What's the old saying?
I'm gonna gas that shit the fuck up.
Brandon.
All right. Let's.
Oh, I'm one of them niggas. I'm sorry. I'm good, baby. I'm sorry.
Let's finalize this first.
Brandon, nigga, they decide
We're only
something.
gonna get
It was
to the
somebody
top
get
10
shot.
though. We're only gonna do the
Damn
top 10.
shame what happened to him.
Brandon
That's
wants to be
terrible, bro.
consistent
That's
rather than
terrible,
street
bro.
fighting first.
I
Let's
am
finish
that
this
nigga.
list.
I'm
Let's finish
sorry.
this list. So, number 9, we're saying Chargers. Number 10, who's number 10?
Wait, well, I'm sorry. What's the 49ers? 8?
We could put the 49ers at 9 and Chargers 10.
No, we'll go. Oh, so wait. So what's the order? We got Chiefs, Texans. No,
Well,
Chiefs,
let me
Bills,
read it.
Texans.
Let me read it because you're wrong. You're wrong. Let me read it.
Chiefs,
So,
Bills, Texans.
Chiefs, Bills, Texans. You got that. Chiefs, Bills, Texans, Bucks, Saints, Vikings, Steelers, Lions.
What is this a car auction? What are you doing? Slow down.
Oh, all right.
Early's
Chiefs, Bills, Texans, Bucks, Saints, Vikings, Steelers, Lions. Now we could go 49ers.
49ers.
And then Chargers.
And then Chargers.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, 49ers, Chargers.
Miami don't make this list no more.
No.
Dallas
no.
don't make this list no more. Come on, man. Stop it.
Dallas is close. Right where
No,
right where the
no,
Raiders
they're
are.
not.
No, they're
No.
not. No, they're not.
Dallas
are
done made me
not.
crash out.
No, they're not.
You guys are
They're not
so
close.
tripping, bro.
No,
They're not.
We're not.
close.
We're not. That's the
Come
thing.
on,
We're
man.
not. They're done.
They're like 10 to 15,
Can we
dog.
do something real quick? I want to prove a point. So, Riddell, would you say that Deshaun Watson played better in week 2?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
did.
I'm gonna
Bro,
quiet my mic.
Daniel Jones played better week 2, by the way. He just
He
did.
said, "Here we go. Here we go."
For 31 yards in his first game.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool, Malcolm X. We got you.
Hey, man. Anyway, let's move on. So let's do NFL week 2 predictions. We got our power rankings kind of set.
Week 3 predictions.
Week 3 predictions. Thank you. And Lonnie, if you let us know the spread, you can as well while we go through this. But I'm going to ask everybody who they got, and then just tell us who you got real quick. And if you want to give a little quick statement, that'd be cool too. And I do want to specify that I did have the Jets winning. I'm not lying because I have it on my pick'em. So shout out the Jets. Anybody have the Patriots winning? Lonnie?
Hell no.
No.
I
thought it'd be a closer game.
That's an NOPE.
Hey,
let's get
I'm with
into
the Texans this year. We team tank for the Patriots.
Ask y'all a question. Who got Philly beating the Saints?
Well, we'll get to that.
Let's organically get there.
Hey, we better be done on that boy, Jalen Hurts. I'm done on him.
All right, we'll get to that. So, all right, first game we're gonna go through: Giants at Browns. I believe it's at Browns.
Jesus.
Giants at Browns.
On FanDuel, Giants plus 260, Browns minus 320.
Guys, we ain't got to spend so much time on this. Come on now. Let's Browns.
Come on, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
no. We gotta get everybody's pick. I'm trying to move Lonnie so he can read off right after me. All right, so I'm gonna go Browns here. Yeah, that's simple as that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the Giants could steal this one.
Mm.
They could.
No, they
But,
couldn't. No, they couldn't. No, they couldn't.
Lonnie, who you got?
Next!
Lonnie, who you got? Nope. We're going one by one. Let's go. Lock
No,
it.
I got Browns.
No, we all got the Browns. Come on, guys. Don't be nasty. Come on, next.
No.
Raise your
We
hand if
gotta
you're
go
picking the
one by
Giants.
one.
Wait, can we just
Michael,
go
who you
one by
got?
one? Relax.
Yeah, tell him, Michael.
Relax.
All right. Okay, let's go one by one. Mike, who you got, Mike?
I got the Browns 100%.
Asshole.
I'm
You're
not
an
biting
asshole.
the cheese. I'm not biting
You're
the
an
cheese
asshole.
on this. How am I an asshole for that? I'm just wanting
Because
to go one
you
by
rather
one, man.
us waste a good 2 minutes on this going one by one. We all got the Browns, Mike.
Because I want to be able to say what I want to say here, man. Come on now.
Mike, don't change your tone, man. Don't let that man bully you. Don't let that man
No,
bully you in
man.
your face.
Hey, B.
I've never let
Stop
anyone
it.
change my tone. I just
Stop
change it when I want to, baby. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
I'm in the power of my own feelings.
Michael, who you got? But you said
I
Browns.
got the Browns,
Okay.
man. I'm not biting the cheese on the Giants. It's going to be a blowout. I think that the Browns have the D line to make it happen. That's all.
I
I'm
don't think the Browns are going to score that much points, though.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I think
This
they're
is going to be a 3-0
Giants
game.
will score it
real quick.
all.
Hefe,
Come on, let's
This
get
should
to
be a
this better game. Let's get through this. Come on.
I will
guys.
say this.
No, y'all know I'm going with the Browns. Browns
Cool, B,
for
who you
whatever
got?
reason other
Brandon,
than
who you
Daniel
got?
Jones.
Come on,
All right,
I
cool.
won't say one
Hefe,
thing
who you
about
got?
the
You know I
game.
got
I
Mo.
won't say
Who you
one
got,
thing
Mo?
about the game that Riddell's going to get upset about. Denzel Ward's going to put neighbors in a box.
We will
For sure.
We'll see.
Yo, neighbors could go crazy.
And even if he don't, but Lonnie, even if he don't, they won't have time to give him the ball anyway because Myles Garrett be the back quarterback. All right, bet. Next game, Riddell. We all got the Browns.
Okay, we
Box.
all win Browns. Sneaky upset alert though.
Anyway, I do definitely have the
It is a
Browns
sneaky
beating-
upset. I'm not going to lie. It is a sneaky upset.
Oh, okay. So all Browns. Also, when we go through the game, if you have an upset of the week or lock of the week, let us know there, of course, so we can. Those are the ones we really want to lock.
That's
in.
my lock of the week, Browns.
Well, now I hope the Giants beat the Browns just to piss off early. All right, let's do it. Next game up: Chicago Bears at Colts.
Oh, come
All
on,
right.
guys.
Bear,
Get through
Bear,
this, man. Come on now.
No, hold on,
Bears
hold on.
next.
Can
Next.
I say the damn Fred? Can I say the damn
Let's
Fred?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
one at a time.
I'm going through these booty games, man.
I'm
These
gonna
some booty
go.
games,
We gotta
man.
go through all the games. I'm gonna go
Go ahead.
first. I got the Bears, of course. Anthony Richardson. I take back my apology. You're acting like I expected how you were gonna act like this season. So we'll see how
How
it
you gonna
goes.
take back another apology?
Go,
Like,
man,
what you
it's the
doing?
second week.
Tell his ass. Tell
Hey
his ass
man,
get out of the
Lonnie,
booth.
go ahead.
Tell his ass get out of the booth.
The
and
money
get the
line
playbook.
is Bears plus 102, and then the Colts minus 120.
All right.
They kind of have it.
what?
They kind of have it even. They kind of have it's kind of
All
even.
right.
The
Lonnie,
Colts can beat the Bears. I'm be honest with y'all. The Bears are that good of a team. But that
I'm
defense
picking the
can show up.
Colts. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm picking the Colts.
The reason why this takes forever is
Stop
'cause
it. Stop.
you guys keep on talking when we're trying to do this 1v1. So
Oh,
come
man.
on, Lonnie, who you got? Browns, Colts, Bears, Colts.
I got the Bears. Actually, no,
Okay.
it's at home. I got the Colts.
Oh boy.
Michael, who you got?
I got the Bears. I just don't think the Colts have enough on defense to be able to stop the Bears on.
Keenan Allen isn't playing, by the way. Keenan Allen's not playing.
Well, let's see, Rome.
It-
lock
I
in.
just-
it-
I'm
it
not high
it
on this
don't
Colts.
matter.
Rome's playing, but he has a
I'm not
nagging injury. He has like a nagging knee injury. He's playing.
Okay.
I still think it's a potential upset, but I'm not high on this Colts defense.
It's probably because
Hefe,
Keenan Allen
who
is
you-
fat.
Hefe, who
Fat.
you got?
He's a fat man.
I believe that Jonathan Taylor gonna be more than enough for the Bears to deal with, and they all can make a few plays to get the dub. So I'm going with the Colts.
Okay.
Okay, we got one person going Colts. Brandon, who you got?
I am definitely picking the Bears for this one. I think DJ Moore is gonna cook every single corner on that team. Those guys are Best Buy guys. Those guys are Best Buy workers at best for that secondary. And
Hey, they be doing the lifting up the TVs and stuff. They okay athletic.
nah. They're
big
terrible.
PC guard.
And they are decimated by injuries as well. Like they have DeForest Buckner not playing. They definitely cooked, man. Cooked.
Bears.
Absolutely cooked.
Okay.
Bears.
Early got the Bears too. Okay. Next game up, we got the Texans at Minnesota. One of the top 10 power. So we
Sneaky
got a
good
top
game.
10 power ranking line in.
This gonna be a hell
Sneaky
of
good
a
game.
And just so we are all on the same page, shout out Sleeper. Key players that are out. Joe Mixon is out. He is not playing. Jeff Okuda is not playing, obviously. And let's check the Vikings if they got anybody.
Has he been playing? Because my God,
I don't think he has, actually.
Jeff Okuda is a disappointment. He's a disappointment of a first
He
round
supposed to
pick.
be top corner.
As for the Vikings, Jordan Addison is out and Ivan Pace is out. That's tough.
Oh, my boy
So
Jay had
the money line is Texans minus 126 and the Vikings plus 108.
I'm gonna go Texans.
Texans here. I think Justin Jefferson's all gonna be a little banged up, and they'll have
One v. We'll just make early up top. Put him up here. So he can get his joint off. I'm gonna go Texans. I think the Texans are gonna make it very. They're gonna start figuring out Sam Darnold, and it's gonna start getting difficult. And Jettis is not fully 100%.
Hey, we'll see if Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter can put the pause on Sam Darnold, see what they do.
Yeah, get him a little spooked. Let him see ghosts again. So we'll see. I'm gonna go Texans.
Who you got?
Lonnie, who you got?
I got Texans. Like I said, I only have them losing 2 games this year.
Texans ain't that good though. But Texans, go ahead, Hefe.
Man, I'm kind of nervous to pick against the Vikings, bro. They keep showing up, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They keep showing up, and I kind of believe that they can show up against this Texans team, bro. But he is banged up, so I gotta go Texans. I would definitely want to go Texans.
Fair. Texans. Brandon, who you got?
I'm gonna pick the Vikings for this week because I was correct on them last week. I'm impressed by them, and I'm gonna even say lock of the week. The Vikings win.
Ooh,
Wouldn't be shocked, bro.
Bold.
Wouldn't be shocked.
I respect it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, though.
sound like you should have had the Vikings at number 2 power ranking, you dick. Anyway, go ahead.
Michael, who you got? Texans versus.
Yeah, give me Texans. I think that the Texans have enough size and speed on defense to be able to really give Sam Darnold trouble. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, I think that this Vikings defense is going to be not exposed, but I think it's going to be hit a little bit. But I think it's a big test for the Vikings to see where they really are. I understand that, the 49ers are a good team, but we're not their full form. This is a Texans team that's in its full form that we all think is really good. So I'm going Texans.
All right, Mo, who you got?
Man, I'm definitely going the Texans. I think the Texans are on a mission right now. I understand this little, train that everybody wants to go on with Vikings or whatever, but, I think they're kind of in the rude awakening, soon. And I think that the Texans are going to play a role in that. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Texans.
All right. Next we got is the game that you wanted to talk about. Eagles at Saints.
Money line, the money line is Eagles plus 30 and the Saints minus 154.
Okay, so they got Eagles as underdogs. I'm gonna go Eagles.
What they playing?
I'm still not a Saints.
It's in New Orleans.
It is in New Orleans.
All right,
I'm gonna go Eagles. They're gonna figure out what that they're gonna figure out Gary Kubiak a little bit. It's gonna take a while, but I think they're gonna start figuring out Gary Kubiak and what he's been doing. He's very creative, so it's obviously surprising people for week 1 and week 2. So we'll see. I'm gonna go Eagles. I feel like they're gonna start getting their act together and be a little bit more consistent overall. So give me the Eagles. Mo, you can start it off. Second person, who you got?
While he does that, can you check if AJ Brown is still out?
I believe so, but yeah, let me check.
You out your mind.
Yeah.
No, he absolutely is. He's gonna be out for like a couple of weeks.
No, let Mo get at him, bro.
Yeah, AJ Brown is out this game. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think
Taysom Hill's out as well.
I think they're gonna. I think they're going. I think they're gonna remove Philly from being a topic in this year's playoff. I think they're. I don't know how bad it's gonna get, but I think it's gonna get pretty bad.
Stand on the Mo. What's the score, Mo? What's the score, Mo? Stand on the Mo.
I'll probably say 41-28.
Damn.
41.
You giving the Eagles 28 points? Stop it.
Yeah, I wouldn't give 28 either.
At the most.
Yeah, but listen, we can't forget about Saquon. We can't forget about Saquon.
Y'all got the top 3 rushing defense. Nigga, know your stats about your own team, man.
Listen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When it comes to Saquon, you never know what's gonna happen. You can say what you want. He performs. So that's the only person I'm worried about. But other than that,
except for last Sunday.
I think
Let him wrap up.
I think he was going to be bad. I think I'm definitely calling the Saints, and not only that, this will be my lock.
Lock of the week, Saints. Okay. Lonnie, who you got?
I got the Saints by 3, not by no.
Oh, you
fucking
nasty.
million
You're
points.
nasty.
No, because Marshawn Lattimore is going to be on Devontae. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I
it.
want
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, yeah, no, I think it's going to be
That
good.
will drive real fast.
I think it's going to be a close game though.
Okay. Early, who you got?
Man, stop it. Saints by at least 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem with Saquon not being able to get off. One of the reasons why he got off week 1 because you had AJ Brown getting off and you had Devontae Adams as the secondary receiver. When Devontae Adams is the number 1 receiver on this team, just like last week, it's going to be a hard day for your boy Saquon back there. Plus, one thing that the Eagles didn't do that well last week was stopping the Falcons on long third down drives. One thing that the Saints are actually top 5 at this year as far as third down conversions. So for me, the Saints in that running game mixed with that defense, I think they'll get up early where you have to have Jalen Hurts come back, and that's when they got him in the palm of their hands because that nigga sucks. Saints by at least 2 touchdowns, maybe 3. If you're a betting man, you take that spread and you lay everything you got on it.
All right, Hefe, who you got?
Not everything. We do not condone. We do not.
Condone it.
Don't put your life savings on this game.
Because guess what's going to happen? The Saints going to run the ball down Philly neck. It's going to be an ugly game. They're going to be up early. It's going to be over. It's going to be over.
You forget how bad that run defense is, man.
I'm telling you. And they have 3 nice running backs right now, though.
Likes that. That rookie the Saints got is like O-line rookie he got.
Yeah.
Tattoos on his arm.
Yeah.
Likes that.
I was going to say that early.
Bro,
chill, bro. Let me get my takes off without you stealing them, man. Come on now.
All right, Hefe, finish up.
Nah, that's my take. I got the Saints running the ball to victory, bro. Running the air of the ball. Whatever you want to put it.
Brandon, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Saints, man. This Eagles team, they don't have no identity, especially on defense. They got to clean some things up. Alvin Kamara can have a heck of a game again, back-to-back weeks. I hate to say it because I faced a guy on fantasy and he killed me because of the Alvin Kamara shit. Fucker. Anyway, but yeah,
that nigga had almost 50 points, Brandon. 40.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, I had to face him in fantasy too. So.
Yeah, it's not fun.
My only word with Alvin Kamara is are they using him too much early on in the season? Is he gonna get burnt out in the second half?
But dude, isn't he still only like 28, 29?
I mean, it's only the second game.
But he's not even getting a lot of lines. He's not even getting a lot of touches. He's getting a lot of big play. Ain't even a lot of touches he's getting. He's getting a lot of big play.
Yeah, they're not running him.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, they're not running him.
Miller and Williams is putting in work too, man.
And Kamara has shown even when you overuse him the same way Drew Brees did, he'll last. He ain't C-Mac.
I mean, Kamara is not
a concern. Like I don't want him getting burnt out at the second half of the season.
Yeah. All right, Michael, who you got?
Yeah, I have to go Saints here. Brandon said that the Eagles have no identity on offense, and that's exactly what the Saints have. Not only that, they've done a great job of rebuilding this team and making it a physical team on both sides of the ball. That offensive lineman rookie is incredible, and they have 2 solid corners. I think they did a great job of envisioning what their team would look like once Sean Payton left, but also keeping some of the philosophies that Sean Payton had when he was there, like having a solid run game, having physical offensive line. I don't feel like it's fully there, but I feel like they're building towards that, and I see them being able to beat this Eagles team. I just see this Eagles team. I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
Nope.
All right. It seems like I'm the only one who has the Eagles. Love to see it.
Derek Carr, keep playing. It's gonna be MVP candidate.
Sure. Yeah, I think y'all are definitely overreacting when it comes to Eagles. So
this
will be an interesting game. Chargers at Steelers. Let me see if there's any. Justin Herbert is questionable as of right now with this. I think it's an ankle injury at the moment.
Oh Lord.
As for the Steelers, Troy Fautanu is not playing. He's on IR at the moment. So that's another hit to their offensive line.
Is JJ Watt healthy?
TJ Watt, yeah, he's
TJ.
fine.
That's all. I mean, TJ Watt. That's all that matters.
Chargers at Steelers. What is the spread, Lonnie?
The spread is Chargers plus 114 and the Steelers minus 134. It is in Pittsburgh. I think this is gonna be the ugliest game of the week. It's gonna look like one of those 80s games. This is gonna be run stuff, linebackers going flying all over the place. It's gonna be an ugly game. It's gonna be an ugly game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. I think the Chargers defense has been playing pretty well, which was within my expectation because Jim Harbaugh is a genius when it comes to coaching. And I like what they're doing with the run game, which also was within my expectation because Jim Harbaugh loves to run, and the offensive coordinator they brought from the Ravens and the fact that they brought J.K. Dobbins, who's cooking, that run game is making Justin Herbert's job a lot easier, which was the goal. And if Lad McConkey can be the consistent guy he's been, if Quentin Johnston keeps on playing like he's been playing week 2,
okay, all right,
then that means they would have someone other than Lad to be a legitimate receiving threat. I'm going to go Steelers. I still don't believe this offense with the Steelers. I don't believe this run game. I don't believe this pass game. The only person I believe in is George Pickens. I'm not going to lie. George Pickens is moving me. He is absolutely moving me.
He's a dog.
I'm going to go Chargers. I'm going to go underdog. Lonnie, did you give your pick?
Oh, I'm going Pittsburgh.
Okay.
It's at home. It'll be an ugly game anyway. Like I really think it's gonna be like 12-16 or something like that. It's gonna be a really low scoring game, and it's just good. Justin Herbert's limited too, so it's like if he has like an ankle, that means he might not be moving as well. TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, and them boys, they're gonna take care of that. So
fair. Early, who you got?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm of course going to Steelers because I'm rooting for Justin Fields. But I think this is a game where Justin Fields throws for 2 touchdowns. I think this is one of them breakout games he has where he gets a little busy. I'm going for Justin Fields with 2 tutties. I think they beat them by at least touchdown and 10 points. My biggest concern with the Chargers is that, in all honesty, the first 2 weeks of the season, they ain't really play nobody. I think that Raiders game was a game where they got to it early, and the Raiders had to come from behind, which I didn't like too much. And then that Panthers game was, it wasn't too much to write home about because it's the Panthers. So I believe that in this week, it's one of the challenges that they face, the big challenges they face this week. And I think the Steelers defense just gets at it, man. They are literally number 1 in quarterback pressures. And if he's already, even if he plays, if he's hurt and his ankle is number 1%, he can't be as mobile as you need him to be in that pocket. So, yeah, I'm going with the Steelers, baby.
And man, unless Joe Old puts TJ Watt in the ground, we'll see. Hefe, who you got?
Thanks, Riddell. Thanks, man. Thanks for the intro. But I'm about to back up on that. I'm going with the Chargers. I got a crazy feeling, bro. Joe O is going to show up this game and do the same thing he did to Max Crosby week 1 and prove that he's the real deal. And I think the Chargers are going to show that their run game is real. And it's something to be worried about.
You're adorable.
I'll try.
Brandon, who you got?
Yeah, I'm going. I gotta go with the Chargers on this one. I know their defense isn't as elite as the Steelers by any stretch, but I think their defense is still pretty good, and they have an identity on offense. They can run the ball with J.K. Dobbins. So
not versus Steelers.
And I don't trust Jay. I'm sorry, but I don't trust Jalen Warren or Najee Harris. They just don't move me. I'm sorry. As far as running backs, George Pickens is the real deal, of course. But I think the Chargers can contain him a little bit. So I gotta go to Chargers. I agree with Lonnie on this one. It's gonna be a low scoring game, probably 9-11 or something like that, something crazy like that. But
9-11.
Michael, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Steelers winning this one. I think that Joe Alt will have good reps against TJ Watt, but I just don't think it's as simple as a one-on-one matchup. I think that they're gonna put TJ Watt in different positions and make it hard for Joe Alt to fully affect the game on him. And I just think because that defense is so sound, we're really looking at a top 2, maybe even best defense in the league this year for Pittsburgh. And I think that I do like the Chargers offense, but personally I just don't think that it's enough to be able to beat Pittsburgh at home. And considering the fact both teams are undefeated, I see the Pittsburgh pulling this out, and I see the Chargers losing this one.
All right. Mo, who you got?
I honestly, I gotta say the Steelers. Herbert's not gonna be able to move the way he wants to, and it's gonna be a lot of rushing. I think on this, their plays are gonna get blown up. The plays are gonna get blown up.
All right, next game, and moving forward, let's try to speed up the responses. A little quick snippet. That's and then
rapid fire
explanation. Yeah, like rapid fire explanation. So next we got Broncos at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lonnie, what's the spread?
Oh, we gonna have the
Denver plus 225. Bucks minus 275. It's at Bucks.
Lucky.
I'm gonna go Broncos. I'm gonna go Buccaneers. Sorry, I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
You let me down, Riverdale. You let me down.
Yeah, no. Yeah, until the Broncos figure out that pass offense, I'm not gonna pick them or offense in general. So yeah, give me Bucks.
No, same. I don't believe in anyone on the Broncos right now except for PS2. So
I just want to say we're 2 weeks to the season, about to be 3 weeks, and the Bucks will win this game. I think your boy have another great game. Our guy, me and the guy that Hefe, we were talking about being an MVP candidate. Meanwhile, the other guy who was MVP last year, he's 0-2, and
nasty work.
All right, yeah.
They're good 0-2 though. I think they pick it up this week.
Oh, yeah, as good as a losing team as you can be.
Hefe, who you got?
Earl definitely credited all the topics, but that's my points. I think Baker come in, do it again. I think it'll look a lot easier this week. I think Mike Evans gonna route up whoever lined up across him. It's gonna be a big game, beautiful game. Can't wait to see it.
Even if he don't win it, Hefe, if he's top 3 or top 5 MVP votes,
no, look.
He ain't top 5.
He's already being talked about in the MVP vote. So let's just
guys. It's been 2 games. Stop it.
What game at 150 yards?
We're not, guys. We don't have the time to do all this.
Guys, hold on, guys.
Baker Mayfield, the MVP. Like, let's not waste time on this.
Guys, hold on. Just hold on. Wait.
Guys.
Look. I ain't gotta say all that. I'm gonna just say this: since we want to be nasty, that's cool because we haven't been right here. So when he goes off this week, and when he looks even better with these goddamn, I don't care who it is. They're lining up against us this week, man. I'm picking my guys, and we gonna look good. That's what it is, Lonnie. Cry about it. Cry about it, baby. Cry about it, baby. Hey, we going crazy this year, and we not done. Cry about it, baby. Cry about it, dog.
All right.
F5 teams.
F8 guys, let's reel it back in.
Brandon,
I'll give you the Lions. I'm honest. I'll give you the Lions, but the other 2 teams are bottom 5 teams in the league. Let's stop.
Go Bucks, baby. Go Bucks.
Come on. We gotta move on. Who you got, Brandon?
I definitely got the Bucks, man. Come on now. I think Bo Nix is gonna stink up the joint this entire game. I do not believe in him. I'm sorry.
Up the joint is crazy.
I'm sorry, but he's just not good to me.
He ain't that bad though. Bro.
He ain't that good either. So I think the Bucks win this game.
Okay. Michael, who you got?
Bucks. End of story. I'm not gonna say anything else.
Yes.
Mo, who you got?
I'm definitely going with the Bucks. So, yeah, Bo Nix doesn't have it figured out.
He doesn't. No.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next game, which is a very interesting one with 2 questionable quarterbacks due to injury or because of his play. Packers at Tennessee. Jordan Love is questionable. He might play. He might not. We don't know as of right now. And, of course, as of right now, Will Levis is still the starting quarterback. So, what's the spread, Lonnie?
Packers 132, Titans minus 100. It's at Tennessee, and I got the Packers because it's a revenge Malik Willis game. Revenge Malik Willis, go off.
He's like Michael Vick, man. That boy has some legs.
Yeah, he's gonna have his revenge game on the Titans. A big reason is it's not just because of Will Levis. I feel like the head coach yelling at him through the press like he did. I feel like that's gonna like mess with his confidence. I think he's gonna
man.
I think he's gonna be hesitant. I think he's gonna like second guess himself, and it's already gonna be a close game because both teams.
He's just frustrated because this is his first year, and we could easily be 2-0 if you just get your stuff together. So I understand why he's mad, dog. Like that type of stuff
can have the opposite effect though. Early, I think it's gonna make him like hesitant. I think it's gonna make him second guess himself, and it's gonna affect the game. So I think like the Packers are gonna end up winning.
Nah, we're confident. We're confident.
So my turn. I'm gonna pick the Titans. I'm gonna pick the Titans winning this game against the Packers. Jordan Love plays. I might lean the Packers, but I mean he's gonna come off injury, so it's hard to say. This is gonna be the toughest defense the Packers had to play so far. I mean, they played the Colts, who had a trash defense. And this time, Will Levis just needs to be a game manager, and that's the thing in this game. Lead with the run game, be a game manager. Don't do anything too crazy to lose the game. And the Titans almost beat the Jets, and the Titans almost beat the Bears. This time they're going to finish it. Give me the Packers. That pass game is going to be non-existent, and that run game is going to have to carry. I don't think it will. So.
Hey, listen, man. You niggas gave
like
Saquon Barkley, and have you seen the Xavier McKinney the first 2 weeks, man? Golly, boy. I don't know what the Giants doing over there.
Hey, stop. You're right, though. Early, your turn.
Earl, what the hell? We weren't even talking about that. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go. I got to. If Jordan Love plays, I'm going with the Packers. But if he doesn't play, I'm gonna go with the Titans to get their first win, man. Tony Pollard needs you to cook for my fantasy team. And he's been pretty damn good. I think the only reason that the Colts lost last week is because they just ain't that good of a team. I think the Titans are actually a good team. It's just been Will Levis' fault. So I think if Will Levis gets his stuff together and Love doesn't play, I think they have a good game versus this team, and they beat them by at least a touchdown.
Okay. Hefe, who you got?
Man, the Packers ran the ball 52 times last week and looked damn good doing it. I'm going to go with the Packers again. I think they could do it again.
You know who should have ran the ball 52 times last week? The Colts.
I know you're
right. Brandon.
Heavy, you done? You had more to add or no?
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. The Titans, their defense is pretty stout. I think they have talent all over the defense. I don't trust the Titans offense at all. I understand they have Tony Pollard, who's decent. He's all right. He'll get the job done. But I don't trust him outside of that. But I still think the Titans can pull out this game if Will Levis can just manage the game or just hand it off to Tony Pollard. So I can see that.
Manage the game, whatever.
All right. Next, Michael, who you got?
Wait, so Titans versus who? Sorry.
Packers.
Oh, Packers. I'm going Packers. I'm gonna keep it short, but I don't like the comments that the head coach for the Titans is making. I think that it's frankly pretty immature of him through 2 games of the season, throw your quarterback under the bus like that. And I have a similar take towards Lonnie in the sense I think that Will Levis struggles in this game because I seriously believe that the Green Bay Packers have a top 10 level defense with some really good players to frontline it.
No, or the coach or something.
I feel that same way, Mike. I just feel like they got proven.
The Titans have a good defense too, though. The Titans have a good defense.
Yeah.
I just don't understand throwing your quarterback under the bus this early.
Let's just hope Will Levis doesn't have the same.
So you would say that the Titans defense
and gets his feelings hurt.
Let's move on. Let's you go, and then we'll move on to the next game.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with the
Packers. So we got a definite split. Packers and Titans. That one's going to be interesting. Next, let's move on to Panthers at Raiders.
Oh, come on. I'm picking.
Come on, can we Scott? Can this be the one game we don't do 1 for 1? Please.
Oh, hold on. Lonnie, what is the spread?
Oh boy.
7.
For which one?
Panthers at Raiders.
No, -7.
Oh, plus 215, minus 260.
Hey, man.
I don't care if the Panthers play a Pee Wee football team. I would still pick the Pee Wee football team over them. I swear to God. I'm not even joking. The Panthers are that bad. The Panthers and Colts, I will never pick. I will never
play against the college of the blind and deaf.
I will never pick them. I will always pick the other team.
That's terrible, dog.
If you put 4 more niggas on this panel and we play offense and defense, we beat the Panthers by at least 10.
Hey, this is all I would say, man. This is all.
Oh boy, if you
last time Andy Dalton
oh boy, this
played
nigga.
quarterback,
Cordell, please don't do this.
it was
Come
a
on, man.
high-scoring game against the Seahawks, and
Cordell,
Adam
go make us pick, y'all.
went crazy. I'm just saying, do not be surprised if the Panthers upset the Raiders in this game with Andy.
Oh
Dalton.
my! Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
Why?
That is.
Why
I don't
are we
think it's
having
as
this
cutthroat
conversation?
as y'all are making it seem.
Who's blocking Max Crosby?
If the Panthers win this game, I
Who's
will.
blocking
Hold
Christian
on. If the Panthers win this game, I will personally slam my own nuts in a car door. I'm not even joking.
I want to
Don't
see.
do that, bro.
No, you won't
Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
That is how
Don't do
confident
that.
I am that they will lose.
Don't do that, bro. It be kids watching the show, bro. Don't do that, bro.
I want you to know.
Bria might want
This has
siblings.
been quick.
Bria might want siblings.
Bro,
He's
here's what's gonna happen. That's karma. Hold on, here's what's got. Yo, Crosby's gonna like tweak an ankle, so he's out for the game, and then Gardner Minshew's gonna like trip and like gonna be out for the game, and then someone's gonna drop like a kickoff.
Hey, stop!
Someone's gonna drop like a kickoff.
If this game is close, Brandon's forehead and nuts are gonna be sweating so hard.
Yo, if the Panthers win the game, we will not see from Brandon in months. We will not.
We won't hear from
I'm reneging on that one. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna definitely renege. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna go Raiders, but I feel like this could be a sneaky upset. I think my thing is they'll start if the passing game starts working. I feel like that defense will return back to form. They were a really good defense last year, despite Bryce Young. They'll return back to form. That run game will start getting dynamic, and the weapons that are there will start being more explosive. Thielen has been getting open, so is Deontay Johnson, and Xavier Legette is a beast. Put the ball in his hands. I'm gonna go Raiders, but I think the Panthers could pull something nasty.
Hey, Travis Hunter is him at receiver and corner.
Yeah.
Do we all have the Raiders?
Yeah.
All right. Next game up. Dolphins at Seahawks. No Tua, obviously.
Dolphins plus 176. Seahawks minus 210.
So who do we have? I'm going to. This is not my upset of the week, but I'm going to say upset regardless. I'm going to say Dolphins winning this game.
Was Skylar Thomas playing quarterback? Man,
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Skylar Thomas.
Who
even is that?
Exactly.
Who even is that?
He played for them in the playoffs and Tua was hurt
2 years ago.
Oh.
I feel like this is probably the Seahawks, but I don't know. Can I
stop?
Can I convince myself?
You do know. So I just want you to know something real clear. What is one of your reasons why you think the Dolphins can win?
I'm gonna go Seahawks. I don't have a good enough reason.
If you say receivers, I want you to know Seattle has one of the best corner duos in the NFL.
You can hear a mouse pissing on cotton as soon as you answer.
Yeah. I try to.
What does that mean?
He tried to wiggle his way in. No.
It's not about pissing on cotton. What the?
That's how quiet it got. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. Does anybody have the Dolphins?
Like a slave reference?
I do.
Okay, Michael. Why do you have the Dolphins?
Oh man.
I have the Dolphins because I just still see them being able to run the ball pretty effectively. I still think A-Chain can be used in a pretty explosive way. And I just don't see Seattle winning this game. Honestly, mainly because of the fact that, they won their first 2 games. I did not like their performance against the Broncos. And I thought their performance against the Patriots was pretty good, considering that the Patriots' defense is good. But I just think that the Dolphins have enough to win this game. And I don't trust the Seahawks fully yet.
You know what? I'm with you.
My upset of the week.
Fraudulent. I'm with you, Michael. I'm going the Dolphins again.
Let's go.
The Seahawks
That's
are
my
a
upset of the week right
team.
there.
You do not believe what we've been seeing. They did not look good against the Broncos. The Patriots are.
They did look bad. They
did not look good against the Patriots. Their defense is.
Because the Patriots beat the Bengals, who almost beat the Chiefs, and y'all think Chiefs number 1 team.
No, that's not how it
we can do
works.
this all day long.
Yeah, we
week
can't do
one,
that stuff all day long. That's why
Their
we're not going to
defense-
do it.
This is
No.
early. This is early NFL blunders, bro. These are the first 2 weeks of the season. Come on.
No,
Let's not overreact.
No. I said before the season started that the Patriots
Teams
defense,
that are who they are now will not be the same in 5 weeks.
I'm with
scored
you.
though, Riddell. How did they score?
Patriots defense. I'm talking about their defense. Their defense, I don't think is going to be nearly as good without Belichick. Week one, I'm like, okay, was that the defense or were the Bengals not really all together because
I
Jamar
don't
Chase
think they
was
were
not there,
clicking like that.
T. Higgins. So was that it? And I feel like that was because in the Seahawks game, the Seahawks were torching them, and the Jets were torching them. They were getting torched 2 weeks in a row. I'm with Michael. Give me the Dolphins. Dolphins means Seahawks. I like that.
Somebody typing what's going on?
I don't know. All right, this is going to be an interesting game. We'll do one by one. Lions at Cardinals. Monty, what's the score?
The spread for that is Lions minus 156 and Cardinals plus 132. It's at Arizona.
Me. At Arizona. Mo, you can start it off. Who you got?
You said who is it?
Cardinals and who else? Lions
at Cardinals.
Lions and Cardinals.
Cardinals and who?
Cardinals and Lions.
Cardinals.
Well, I think I'm gonna be. I think.
Ooh, Hunter got big too.
He gonna be a problem.
Pause.
He couldn't even say nothing. He was like, "Oh, you got me. You got me. You got me."
It was the laugh at the end. I was like,
Diabolical, man. Diabolical.
Crazy.
Mo, who you got? Lions at Cardinals.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Lions. I think the Lions is kind of their game to come back. I think the problem deal with Marvin Harrison. Harrison is a problem right now, and they don't have the best secondary. So I don't know. I think I can call it the Lions. I think it might be a close game though.
Going Lions. Michael, who you got? Lions at Cardinals.
Yeah, I'll snag the Lions here. I think this is could be an upset, but I think that the Lions understand how good Kyler Murray can be and how unstoppable he can be. So they're going to be leaning on the run game. I'm not going to say Laporta is going to go off because I'm really not sure about that, but I'm sure that they're going to drain as much clock as possible, make sure Jared Goff isn't getting blitzed a lot by running the ball, and I see them being able to win the time of possession and win this game.
Okay. Brandon, who you got?
I don't know about Kyler Murray being unstoppable, but he's playing well. I give credit where credit is
When
due.
he's on, he's unstoppable. Not every game. I'm saying when he's on.
Yeah, there's a guy named Lamar. Better than him. Lamar's better than him. But anyway, I'll give the Cardinals this win, bro. I think they're a better team than what people give them credit for. I think Kyler's clicking right now with Marvin Harrison Jr. and also he has Trey McBride as well. And I don't think the Lions are gonna have an answer for Trey and Marvin Harrison Jr. But I honestly think Trey McBride is the X factor here. I think he can just carve this defense up. I don't think anybody can guard him on this defense.
I'm with you with that. Hefe, who you got?
Give me the Lions. I think they're gonna come out swinging real hard for this one. I think they're gonna look to find their groove this week, and I think that defense is ready to step up. Give me the Lions.
Okay, early. Who you got?
Give me the Cardinals. I'm taking Kyler Murray and Marvelous Marvin to have a great game. I watched Terry Arnold get his goose cooked. They might have Carlton Davis on him, but I still think Marvin Harrison is that good. I think the biggest thing that's going to happen with this game is that I think it'd be a shootout. Not a shootout, because I think that the Cardinals get up early. They jump on you early, actually. They get up 2 touchdowns, and now the Lions go against the grain and have to play comeback ball. If you stop Hutchinson, you can win this game, dog. And one thing that the Lions did a bad job at is that the time when Baker could get loose, he did get loose. Kyler Murray's a way better version of that. I'm going with the Cardinals. I think they're going to be a better team, like Brandon said, than we think this year. And I honestly think the Lions might be third in that division. I might.
Third in the division. Oh, come on now. That's too far.
Lonnie, who you got?
I got the Lions. I got it as a close game though, like 27-23, like 24.
If it comes down to Jared Goff winning the game,
No, I have a Jameer Gibbs going crazy, like over 120 yards overall from like passing, receiving, maybe a touchdown or two, and then I think it's gonna be a good game though.
All right. Lions at Cardinals. I'm gonna go Lions here. I do think that they're gonna start game planning for Cardinals for Marvin Harrison Jr. in this game to make sure he doesn't get free as much as he did. Aiden Hutchinson against a mobile quarterback in Baker. I think he deserves that kind of moniker. I do think we'll be able to get a lot of pressure to force Kyler to do all his fancy plays, but that won't always work, as we've seen in like the second half of seasons before. I don't think it'll work here, especially someone said time of possession. They're going to be able to run. That pass rush will not be able to touch Jared Goff. That defense is still not good. Even though what we've seen the Rams, that's not a indicator of how good the defense is. Cooper Kupp got injured, and the offensive line sucks right now. So give me the Lions. Next, interesting one, very interesting one. Might be maybe game of the week. Maybe game of the week. Ravens at Cowboys. What do you got?
Oh, okay.
The spread is 116 and for the Ravens, and then 102 for the Cowboys, or minus 102. And I'll keep it simple, but also the Cowboys this year have been one of the worst run defenses in the league, and the Ravens have been one of the best running offenses. But also, because we all know what happened.
Parsons, man, you falling on the list.
We all know what happened today with Jerry Jones, and I tried to figure out, because I watched the video again. It looked like the Cowboys offense was on the field, right? And like when he was describing that player, where he talked about all that player's attributes. He said 5'9", 210. I was like, who on the Cowboys offense is 5'9", 210? Oh, they just signed Dalvin Cook. I wonder how Dalvin Cook got. Now I'm wondering how Dalvin Cook got signed.
Let's not do that, man.
So Jerry is a freaky man. Jerry is a freaky old man.
Signed, yo.
He just likes to know all the metrics, man.
Yeah, he likes. Yeah. Hey, that wasn't
just imagine being.
Combine. Those stats were on
the combine. Imagine being a 14-year-old child and seeing that photo that I sent you of Jerry Jones in the chat, which will not be displayed ever.
Now we know why he loves Michael Irvin so much.
Anywho, let's get back
starring
to let's get back to football. Michael, you can start it off after Lonnie, since he just went. Who do you got winning? Ravens at Cowboys.
This is going to impact my narrative for the Cowboys this year, and I think this is going to be an L. I think it's going to be a close game, and that's why I am taking the Ravens. I just don't see it. I see them playing better because they always play better in Jerry World, but I just see this being a must-win game for the Ravens, and I'm keeping it simple as that. And I think that Dallas will start off this year tough. So
okay. All right, I'll go now. Ravens at Cowboys. I got the Ravens as well. The Cowboys are really not moving me as of right now. Yes, they're. I still hate how the Ravens are using Derrick Henry. I still don't like how they're using it. And after
we can't catch the backfield, so
a conversation might need to start happening, and we might have the conversation this next pod that Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson just might not be a good fit. So we might talk. But
I might have a bigger.
Hey, look! Can we be honest?
I might have a bigger narrative.
Can we be honest? If they would have kept their faith in J.K. Dobbins, he's been getting hurt. They would have kept J.K. Woo! Might be 2-0.
But even I don't think J.K. Dobbins is a good fit with Lamar Jackson.
That O line isn't that we're factoring out the O line too.
No. I take into consideration what the O line is. I'm talking about how he's being used.
No, I have a take.
But dude,
I have a take with Lamar, but I like Lamar, so I'm waiting until this week, and if it happens again, then this take is gonna be really nasty. It's gonna be really nasty.
But
a criticism I had for Herbert.
Let me just say,
I don't think anyone's ever like
Gus and Hill. Who was the two running backs last year?
Gus and
Gus. That really fast guy. What's his name?
Ian Mitchell is injured right now.
Ian Mitchell.
But he was good last year.
They was both 800, 900 yards rushing last year. They were 800 yards between both of them. It ain't the O-line, bro. J.K. Dobbins, because here's the thing about
I'm
Derrick Henry.
talking
What's the
this
problem?
year.
Lamar needs
This year's
somebody
line is not
who
that
can
good.
catch the ball
Yeah.
when things get iffy. And Derrick Henry can't do that. He comes on the field on third down. When J.K.
Justice Hill
Dobbins
can.
would do both, they would be better this year.
All right. We'll talk about that depending on how this game goes. Overall, I do think that
Yeah, we're gonna have to have
Cowboys-
an episode about that.
the Cowboys.
I don't think they'll be worried about that. The Cowboys linebackers are horrible.
Let's get back on track. I don't think the Cowboys have enough juice. All their Dak right now, he's becoming CeeDee Lamb spam happy, and that's not going to be good enough. That run game is non-existent. Give me the Ravens.
I mean, he did get paid the bag
for sure, but
Still need a team to win.
He has a choice.
Early, go ahead, your turn.
Give me the Ravens. Close game. I'm kind of iffy on Lamar Jackson this year. His ability that offense just doesn't look good. I don't know what happened with Likely last week. I think that they're trying to prove that Lamar Jackson is an MVP, and they're trying to prove that he is a great quarterback. They need to just run the ball more, man. Slow the game down, and just win ugly games the same way that the Steelers have been doing. If the Ravens just win ugly games, they'd be 2-0. But I think they're freestyling too much, man. Trying to do something, be something they're not, and they'll have an identity. So I'm going with the Ravens in a close one. But this could be an upset, man. I don't trust if the Cowboys start front running and they get up early. I don't trust the Ravens to come back.
Please stop it. Please stop, Reg.
All right, Hefe, who you got?
Give me Dallas.
Y'all hold up, real quick. Bro, y'all niggas said the Raiders gonna be a blowout. I remember that. Y'all said it's gonna be a blowout versus the Raiders.
Oh, I forgot. I also have the Ravens as a lock just because the Cowboys' run defense is so bad.
I like that. Derrick Henry for 150.
Give me Dallas. Give me Dallas. I'm gonna go with Dallas for two reasons, and it's not big reasons, but they my reasons. One, Dallas has won this year. Two, Dallas at least somewhere knows who they are. I have not seen the scheme or the thing that the Ravens do to say this is what we do to beat you. I haven't seen that yet, and I believe they're still looking for that, trying to find that groove with Henry and Lamar. So,
Hefe, who are the Cowboys on defense?
They're better than what the Ravens are on offense
because they don't get a lot of pressure. They don't do anything crazy in the secondary, and they've been getting run over in every game so far. So like, who are they? Like, what's their identity?
That Ravens offense.
Because if you ask Michael Parsons,
what has the Ravens? What has this Raven offense? I just want to ask Lonnie this: what has the Ravens offense done that's wowed you?
Still run the ball. They're still like a great run at running the ball overall,
bro.
Even Michael Parsons, like, I don't know what our defense is doing.
If you can run up the middle effectively, you can basically
they beat up
stifle their entire pass.
They beat up Deshaun
Right,
Watson.
but running isn't faster than passing, and I believe they could pass the ball faster than they can run the ball. Unless Lamar is breaking off every play for 60.
All right. Brandon, who you got?
So there's this crazy stat that Lamar has only lost 2 games against the NFC, which is phenomenal, by the way. I think it's hard to game plan for Lamar. You can't prepare for anything like him. The reason he's bad against the Chiefs is because he plays against the Chiefs like every single year. But Lamar can absolutely destroy NFC teams. So I'm going Lamar again. I think this is going to be a blowout, by the way.
I respect it. All right, next we got Michael. Oh no, you already went. Mo.
Yeah, Baltimore's definitely going to win. Get out of Dallas.
Okay. For San Francisco at Rams, does anybody have the Rams? Because
come on, yeah. We speak this 49ers. Come on.
They got Rams have no team right now at this moment. To be fair, the 49ers are losing their team too.
Sean McVay.
Niners are my lock of the week.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to pick them again because they lost last week, so I'm going to pick them again.
Amen. The Rams just gave me a call to be their wide receiver. They're number 1 wide receiver. They just
Rams have a chance. I think they have a chance. They might be able to pull it out.
How do they win, Riddell? How do they win?
Not a chance in hell, buddy.
Proves that he's not a guy without weapons. That's how he wins. That's what happens. And if that does happen, if that does happen.
Oh, so Brock Purdy doesn't have Brandon Ayuk, Kittle, and Mason this game?
Kittle's not playing.
Oh, okay.
He has Brandon Ayuk and Jordan Mason.
Kittle's not playing?
That's good enough.
Oh, the narratives would be so nasty if
Debo,
Matt Stafford wins this game.
CMC, and Kittle. It's time for Purdy to prove he's a quarterback.
Earn that money.
All right.
Earn that money. This is the time. This is the time where you earn that money.
Divisional rival, you got to
Yeah, you earn that money. If he
win.
doesn't go out there and earn his money, I don't want to hear he deserves to be paid. This was the time right here. This is the game.
Really,
this is the game.
Really, it was against the Vikings, but I give him grace because Brian Flores is crazy on defense. So it's like I give it, but like the Rams, they have nobody. They don't have Puka. They don't.
And it's a division rival. And it's a division rival.
I think their left tackle, like their backup left tackle, is just coming back. It's still a backup left tackle. Like no excuses. You got to win the game.
Okay, let's move on though. Chiefs at Atlanta.
Chiefs minus 174. Falcons plus 146.
Hey man, this pulls on my heartstrings because these are both I got my number one guy.
Come over there.
Patrick Mahomes. That's my number one guy.
Come over there.
My number 3 guy in Kirk Cousins, man.
You got to pick somebody, buddy.
Kirk Cousins good enough to do it, ain't he, Riddell?
He is.
So who you picking?
But he won't.
Like that, man.
He is good enough to do it. He almost beat the Chiefs last year.
But who you picking now? Who you picking this year right now today?
Hold on, relax. Chiefs at Falcons. I will never pick against the Chiefs. But if the Falcons upset the Chiefs, I won't be mad. I just won't be mad. So I'm gonna go Chiefs, but hey man, we'll see. Lonnie, who you got?
The Chiefs.
Does everybody have the Chiefs? Anybody have the Falcons?
Yep.
I have Chris
Jones. Make this my lock of the week.
I will say this in terms of upset. If they can't get their running game
I'm
going,
taking who upset the Falcons.
If Travis doesn't bounce back, I could see them losing this.
All right. The Falcons ain't that bad.
Didn't do well for you last week, early.
No, I'm just saying I need them to lose because it's a lot of going on live right now. So I hope they lose.
Oh, right. There is a lot. My bad.
Falcons. Marley said that's his upset of the week.
I could see if Travis ends up not showing up and they can't supplement the run game without Pacheco, then I could see them losing.
Okay.
Marley. The only thing is Patrick Mahomes actually throws it to 18, who was wide open. That was like 5 yards shorter than Devontae Smith. That terrible pass he threw at the end of the game to get in field goal range and win the game. And also, I believe that the the Falcons, their run game is something that they're gonna have to depend on. And the Chiefs are really good at stopping the run. Wasn't fair because Lamar is just Lamar, so that's different than quarterback scrambling. But actual running backs, they're really good against.
Last thing about the Chiefs, I need to see Xavier Worthy actually catch some balls and some routes, and not no wildcat plays or some trick plays for him to get the ball. Let me actually see him run some routes and catch the ball because last week wasn't moving with no 17 yards.
Listen,
I don't want to hear no future. I don't want to hear no future Deshaun when he can't catch no balls. And
RIP, they treat that nigga like Jacoby Jones.
Yeah, because
come on, I don't do that.
Demarius Thomas 2.0
should be a Super Bowl MVP for if we're being honest. But Xavier Worthy is gonna have to step up, honestly, because Marquise Brown is gonna miss some. It's reports that he's gonna be missing a lot of time, and they probably won't have him until playoffs. So Xavier Worthy is gonna have to step up, and he has the tools to do it. He just has to do it.
I want to see you go do some routes and catch the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Jaguars at Bills, and this is my upset of the week.
My God.
Jags plus 198, Bills minus 240.
The Jags are my upset of the week, of course. Although I think highly of the Bills and Josh Allen this year, I do think the Jaguars are desperate right now. They are 0-2 at the moment. They should have won game 1.
The level of cocaine you smoke, Riddell, boy, I tell you, it got to be pure, untouched.
The cocaine.
That's crystal meth.
Uncut. I'm talking about like you get yours fresh from Cuba.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. My upset of the week last week pulled off, and my upset of the week 1 should have pulled off. I'm not gonna lie. Lions freaking overtime.
Did they though?
Oh, damn.
Did they?
Man, they couldn't stop David Montgomery. Nothing you can do.
Hey, man.
Anyway,
Montgomery is him.
Jaguars and Bills. The Jaguars do have the Bills numbers. They've beaten the Bills quite a bit the last couple of years, and it's just a team that Josh Allen does not play the best.
It's a whole different team, though, Riddell. Remember, the Falcons was a whole different team from week 1, so they can't be a whole different team from last year. It's a whole different team. This is MVP Josh Allen.
Oh no!
Josh Allen is the same quarterback that he was last year. What are you talking about?
Oh, but Kirk Cousins wasn't the same guy week from week. But
No,
Josh Allen
because
same guy he
of
was last year.
health. That's why.
Josh Allen. Wait, Josh Allen's the same quarterback this year.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence is the same quarterback.
Yeah,
who's two though?
It is.
All right. Well, for my
wait. The same Josh Allen that led the league in picks and after 2 weeks has no turnovers. That same Josh Allen that led the league in turnovers last year, but has no turnovers. Okay.
Early, I don't know. Early, I don't know.
Anyhow, when it comes,
not sure about that.
Anyhow, a lot of chatting. No correlations here. The point is,
I got some correlations for him. I got some correlations. Don't worry.
Sure, I'm glad. I hope you can pull it off. The Josh Allen, they definitely scheme very well against Josh Allen, similar to like how the Bengals scheme very well against Patrick Mahomes. They do have a pretty good game plan on him. And the last 2 weeks, the one thing that I have been looking at very deeply is how much trust he has for these receivers. And we haven't seen it yet. Week 1, we didn't see it. Week 2, we didn't see it. So week 3, I think we're going to have to see it. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. I think they'll play against the run pretty well, and Trevor Lawrence needs to figure it out. He absolutely do. You can't go down 0-3 in the AFC South in this division with the Texans winning every single game they play. So I'm going to go – this is my upset of the week, and I'm going to go Jaguars. Go ahead, Lauren.
All right, for me, for the rest of the class besides Riddell, can y'all tell me who has the longest active losing streak as a starter?
I don't know.
They're 0-7. They're 0-7 right now in their last 7 starts. They're 0-7.
Is it Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, it's Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is 0-7.
Oh, okay.
He has the longest losing streak in the NFL right now. He's 0-7.
Oh, right.
And he's going to Buffalo, which is one of the hardest places in the NFL to play. The secondary for the Bills actually looks pretty good. You know, DeMar Hamlin even looks pretty good. Like, I think he's a starter. They have that all-pro corner that Riddell likes to talk about a lot. I forget his name. Was it?
I don't know if he's playing in that game. Let me check.
Yeah, so they have
Carolyn Johnson.
Yeah, so they have all-pro corner.
He's out.
Oh, he's out? Okay. But the front 7 also look pretty good too. So, yeah, I have the Bills. Trevor, as long as he gets the ball to Brian Thomas, I'll be happy. But other than that, I really don't care. Yeah, I got the Bills winning 24-10.
Fair. Last thing I'll say before Early goes, if the Jaguars get spanked against the Bills, I'm not talking about Trevor the rest of the season.
Oh.
Okay. If they get spanked, if
Travis Etienne has looked suspect.
Oh, I said that week 1. He's been looking suspect, bro. But early, go ahead. Early, go ahead.
Jaguars and Bills. You know I'm going to Bills.
Oh, you're cutting in and out, Mo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how is it that the Jacksonville Jaguars are at any advantage at beating the Bills. I'm trying to figure that out.
I already explained it. You know.
Riddell's throwing a Hail Mary. That's what he's doing.
No, I'm not. I gave legitimate reasoning.
No. That was not. That was your legitimate reason.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what to tell you. I gave reasoning. We'll see if it pans out. And if it does, y'all have to see me. That's simple as that. So, hey, we'll see.
Better not skip out like you did last week, though.
I never skipped out. I got drained just chatting.
Okay.
Pause. But anyway.
Did you say that was your lock of the week?
No, episode of the week. My lock of the week is coming up. But, Hefe, who you got?
Man, I didn't pick against Josh Allen enough this year. And even if the Jags win, I don't feel bad about picking the Bills.
Okay. Brandon, who you got? Brandon has fallen.
He said the Bills. Don't worry. He said the
Bills. Brandon just texted me. He said the Bills. He said the Bills by 2 touchdowns.
Michael, who you got?
Yeah. Give me the Bills. The Jaguars are very, very concerning to me about whether or not they're going to finish last in this division right now. It's concerning. And Brian Thomas is like really the only saving grace for Trevor Lawrence right now. And I'm not wishing any ill will on Trevor Lawrence, but it's looking rough.
And Mo, who you got?
We're going with the Bills, bud.
Bills. Okay. Anyway, last game of week 3, we got Bengals at Commanders. Lonnie, what we got for the spread?
Commanders plus 290, Bengals minus 360.
All right. This is my lock of the week. Give me Bengals. They needed to win a game. Jaden Daniels was okay last week. I don't think he's going to be as good this week. He's barely throwing it past like 5 yards. And that run game, though, Brian Robinson's a dog. I'm not gonna lie. Brian Robinson,
dog.
But other than that,
since last year, he's been really good, man. Last year he was really good.
I don't know why they got Eckler. They have Robin, but wait, that's a conversation for a different day.
Just to take the load off of him, Paul's no Diddy. I mean,
Yeah,
Eckler's the guy to get hurt anyway. So you rather see him get hurt than Brian Robinson Jr.
Fair. But yeah, this is my lock of the week. The Bengals need to win. T. Higgins might play too. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow are locking in. That secondary is looking really good. The Trey Hendrickson looking like a beast per usual. They're going to start winning games. They usually start slow, and then they start getting crazy. Jaden Daniels is going to struggle in this game, in my opinion. And it's very concerning how he can't really throw the ball past 5 yards, or he doesn't want to, because Scary Terry's not being used in this offense at all. So yeah, give me Bengals.
They can't block Shador for any whatever.
Dog, it's so whatever. I'm over it, bro. I'm sorry.
Like they literally
against Baylor too. Baylor don't have a pass rush, bro. Y'all, come on, bro. What are we doing, bro?
Like the defensive tackle literally just like ran straight and tackled Shador. Like he just ran straight. No, I got the Bengals. I think Higgins did say today that he is most likely to play. He was at practice yesterday too. So like usually if you practice Thursday, you're probably playing. And it's a Monday game too, so he has like an extra day of rest compared to like Sunday players. So yeah, against the worst secondary. So Jamar Chase, T. Higgins against the worst secondary in the league. Yeah, I got the Bengals.
Early.
Bengals.
Hefe.
Bengals.
Okay, Brandon.
Fucking Colorado.
Definitely the Bengals.
Did they just sack him again?
Michael.
No, they just
that was a
pressure, bro. They can't
Bengals.
stop.
And Mo.
3rd and 31 is crazy.
Mo?
Yeah, Bengals.
All right. So before we wrap up, everybody's going to give their lock of the week and their ups of the week. This is really where conversations are the most fun. Those games you're really paying attention to. So I'll start it off. My lock of the week this week is the Bengals beating the Commanders. My upset of the week, the one that I am going to pay close attention to, that I think is most interesting, is Jaguars beating the Bills. Lonnie, who you got?
Move on to someone else. 1 second.
Early, who's your lock and upset of the week?
Lock of the week. I got Cardinals for upset of the week. I'm going Cardinals over the Lions. My lock of the week will be the Raiders beating the Panthers by whatever the spread is. They'll double it.
All right, I can go. So my lock of the week is the Ravens versus the Cowboys, because the Cowboys, you saw what Alvin Kamara did to them in terms of the run game. What do you think Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and Hill got to do to them? It might be worse. And my upset is the Packers revenge game, Malik Willis against his old team, the Tennessee Titans. I just believe in revenge games. So, and I don't believe in Will Levis. So,
Hefe, who you got? Upset, lock.
Log of the week, of course, I got my Bucks beating the Denver Broncos. Upset, I got the Colts pulling out a crazy dub.
You said the Colts beating the Bears. The Colts are actually favored, so that's not really an upset right now.
I ain't really.
Yeah, they're favored. Colts are favored at the moment.
It's in Indianapolis.
Yeah. Brandon, do you have upset and lock of the week?
All right, my lock of the week was Minnesota against who again? Who was Minnesota?
Texans.
Oh, Minnesota against Texans. And my upset of the week is the Ravens beating the Cowboys.
Okay. I think you meant it reverse, but I got what you mean. Michael, lock of the week, upset of the week.
So lock of the week is going to be Bengals versus Commanders, and my upset of the week is going to be Dolphins versus the Seahawks.
I like that. Mo, upset of the week, lock of the week.
Mike just stole my upset, but my lock is the Saints beating Philly. And fuck it, I'm just gonna go on with the Dolphins too. I think that it might not with Green Bay.
Green Bay beating Titans. Okay. All right. So that's our locks, upset of the week's predictions. Longer show. We'll kind of reformatting. Obviously, we also had to give the news as well. Just to reiterate again for people who forgot what I said at the beginning, moving forward, we will no longer be doing Saturday shows. We will be doing a Wednesday show, official show, kind of narrow down some topics so to make it a little bit more concrete because we do have to put in predictions. Now, in addition to that, we'll be doing primetime reactions for Thursday and Monday with, a collection of people. Not all of us will be there, but whoever is available. And then Sunday show is going to be reacting to the NFL games, more of an open panel type discussion, talking about the games that just took place and all the crazy stuff that has happened. So that is all we got for today, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3 hours. We don't really need to talk about college football at the moment. I think we're pretty much done for today. Any final words before we wrap up?
See y'all boys Sunday or tomorrow night, man. God. Colorado.
I'm wondering how Kirk Cousins will
he
play
missed
this
it.
week.
Come on, Shador. Tom Brady time.
And we'll see. All right. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, this is the Open Field Podcast. You have a good one. Take care. Oh, no final liner?
Love, peace, and soul.
As always, we out this one.